We want you to know that Norm Macdonald has a perfect erection.
Yes.
And doesn't lean to the left at all.
Yeah.
Well, politically.
You want to show us, Norm?
Hey, look at you getting another TV show.
Yeah, how about that?
Another shot.
Mr. Hollywood.
You wrote this show?
Yeah.
How was it going? I mean, how were the ratings?
I don't know. I guess they're saying smash hit, whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Are they?
I don't know what that term means.
Are you a smash hit?
Smash hit, yeah.
So the ratings are good.
Oh, my God. What is... I don't know all the terms. I'm not a big... Through the roof.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm not a big word guy.
So is this like as big as like a Seinfeld for you, or are you going to be rolling in dough?
Yeah, it's not as big as Seinfeld.
Right.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Seinfeld wasn't Seinfeld at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
What is this, on Fox at 8:30 Wednesday night?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you watch it, or do you not watch it?
What, you mean when it's on the TV?
Yeah.
No, I already seen it.
But you don't watch the actual airing of it?
You don't invite people over and...
No, I can watch it without commercials.
Like I know that Heather Locklear, when she was on Melrose Place, used to invite all her friends over to watch it with her.
Yeah.
You don't invite all your friends over to watch the show, do you?
I don't do
You
that.
getting your jammies?
No, because on the Wednesday we had like a big premiere party for the thing, you know, where you go to a person's house and watch the TV show that I'd already seen 30 times.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I didn't go, though.
Right.
Because I'd already seen the program.
So did Fox congratulate you? Are you the number one in your time slot?
Yeah, I think we're number one.
You're number one already?
Yeah, in the time slot. Yeah.
Who are you up against?
A bunch of 2, 3, and 4 guys.
Who? I mean, really, what's going on? So you really number one in the time slot already?
Yeah.
Wow, look at you.
Oh, my God. Do you believe him? I don't even know if he's telling the truth.
Well, number one is a relative term.
So is it not going well, or is it going well?
Oh, great, man.
It is.
Oh, my God. It's unbelievable.
Is it really kissing your ass, huh?
No.
No? Is this Fox's number one show?
No, it's not Fox's number one show. The Fox number one show is the
Simpsons?
Billionaire.
The Millionaire, Joe Millionaire?
Oh, Joe Millionaire still?
You don't even know. You're making all this up.
I know.
I thought it was Skin.
They haven't said anything.
What?
Skin is their number one show,
No,
right?
Skin has been canceled.
Has it? Yeah.
Artie, when's the last time you saw Norm?
We haven't seen each other probably in about 6 months, right?
Yeah, I know. I phoned Artie, and he has some odd message machine that he can't get through.
Right.
Somebody answers. It was a woman, and she gives me directions.
A lot of people call me.
Up on me.
And don't have these issues. But the two most famous guys I know have.
Right.
Howard and you.
All right, I have to take a break.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to give you an opportunity to sit here and prepare some thoughts why we should watch this show. Because you really haven't done a good job of telling us why we should watch it. So far, nobody's inspired.
Well, the only reason to watch it is if you don't, if you want to miss out on the smash hit.
All right, why don't we take a break?
Have a cigarette.
I mean, have a cigarette, but don't smoke around me.
Of course not.
All right, Ken, you're on the air.
Hey, honey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, I was actually wanted to ask Chauncey, what I do to pleasure myself is I roll up a blanket
And have sex.
and actually make pleasure myself with the blanket.
Like laying face down?
I got to find this article I read. They say,
I actually can hold it right in front of me, like doggy style.
well, let me tell you something.
Oh, my goodness.
Guy's positions for his blanket.
But you know what? There was a whole article about how guys who...
Where was this article?
I got to find it. I was reading in a magazine. It might have even been in the newspaper that guys who pleasure themselves laying down on a bed and rubbing up against the bed have sexual problems, like big sexual issues.
Oh, yeah, that was the Wall Street Journal.
I actually
You read it? See? I told you it was in a legitimate newspaper.
I actually make a pocket with the blanket.
Yeah, we figured out what you're up to.
Yeah, we get it.
But I get chafed and scratched sometimes.
You're going to get Peronis, you keep that.
Yeah, you better take it easy.
You want to get yourself a hot pocket.
I need, hey.
Now.
I heard of someone that used a squid once, a calamari.
That was me.
Yeah.
All right. Did you see me on Letterman?
I didn't see it, man. Everybody told me how great it was.
Everyone said it was good, but...
And then they said you weren't as hard as you said you were going to be, or something. I don't know.
Oh, they were critical? I thought it was good. I mean, I had a good time doing it.
Yeah.
I wanted to do product endorsements. I couldn't do any. I had a huge legal fight with them. But I had a good time at Letterman show. I hadn't done it in
Now,
5
why would
years.
you? What do you mean product endorsements?
It's a whole long story. I won't even bore you with it. But you know who was there? The whole E crew went.
Oh, yeah?
And Isaac said they were sitting in the audience, and they learned a lot of stuff, like that you have to do certain things when you're in the audience at the Letterman show.
Like what?
I didn't even know this. Do you know about this?
I have never. Are we on the
Yeah, of course. Even off the air. No, we're on
the air. We're on the air.
Hell, what kind of a prank is this? Have I been X'd?
No, I'm not making a prank. I'm having a discussion.
Oh, well, you said we weren't on the air.
I was kidding.
Oh.
And then you used the F word.
Well, I can't. There's a very fine line between kidding and lying.
Isaac, come in here and tell me what you learned at the Letterman
The
show.
audience has rules.
I have never been in the audience of the Letterman show, and then when I go to be a guest, Dave doesn't want any of my friends in there.
Oh, no.
In case he recognizes somebody in the audience.
He's very particular, Letterman,
He
about
should
who...
not know anybody in the audience?
There's a lot of rules about who sits in the audience. Because they almost didn't get in, because they knew me. Where's Isaac? Can somebody...
Not on.
How many times I got to call for Isaac? Oh.
Isaac's not here right now, but what it was is it was the person that gives away tickets on the street.
Yeah.
They want to up your chances to get in to the show. So they say, you know, don't wear a baseball cap. They don't want young guys who are going to scream out people's names. I forget what the other particulars are, but Letterman likes true fans. I know he came to L.A. once, and I ordered tickets just by mail, but a friend of mine who works in the industry got other tickets. So I gave away the tickets I got by mail. Turns out all the industry people, he put up in the rafters. The people that got the mail.
Well, Isaac said you have to say you're a Letterman fan. If you say you're a Howard Stern fan, he would probably not put you in.
He wouldn't put you in. That was part of it, too. They didn't want rowdy people in the audience.
Oh, Isaac had a whole story with
Well, that makes sense.
How did you didn't see Isaac today with that story?
No, he told me Friday he was going to come in and tell it.
Because he's not here.
No, all right, well, that was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We
no.
should have gone to that break.
You should just say the F word over and over again. Let me do the break.
Yeah.
Come back and we'll talk about your minute with Stan Hooper, and I want to find out how you're doing, who you're banging, and everything. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Here's an interview with actor Chris O'Donnell.
You know, I was listening on Howard Stern the other day. They always play all the clips from all these radio interviews from the junkets to make everyone sound like such asses. I'm like, God, I'm going to be careful next time I'm in here doing this radio part of this, because you never know. It's funny because they take, and you can totally hear it, you know, a lot of times they'll interview, they'll play a clip, you know, Robin will play a clip from one of the actors at the press conference saying, you know, talking about their character. Just taken out of context, it always sounds so stupid. But I guess there's nothing you can really do about that.
95 X.
In the late spring of 1976, disco fever was setting the night on fire in New York City. Just a little further north, a group of young men and women were lighting a different kind of fire.
Hi, I'm Howard Stern, the program director of Westchester's Rock Station. You know, it's really hard to describe what makes a radio station a success. We here at WRNW have narrowed it down to a very few special elements. First and foremost, the music.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing there? Is Jeff around there?
Yeah, who's this?
It's Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, right.
Is this you, the guy on the Howard Stern show there?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing?
Yeah, this is not Norm Macdonald.
Hey, I got a question. You ever try to, you know, whack your bag with your gimp arm?
Lottie McDonald.
Hey, how's it going there?
Hi.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is Norm.
Norm, huh?
Yeah, what's your name there?
Well, I'm not going to tell you my name until you tell me your real name.
You got big beef patties?
Yeah.
Are they in your shirt?
Lottie McDonald.
Hey, how's it going? This is McDonald's there?
Yeah.
Get out of my house! You're in my house, huh?
You live at McDonald's?
Yeah, I'm Norm. Get the f*** out of my house, huh?
What?
You want to bang?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going there, man?
Who's this?
It's Norm Macdonald, man. How you doing, huh?
Who?
Norm Macdonald?
Tom McDonald?
Norm Macdonald, man. You f***.
What?
It's Norm Macdonald, man. How you doing, huh?
Oh, pretty good. How you doing?
I'm good. I got a TV show on TV. You ever see it there?
No, I don't.
I used to be on Saturday Night Live, man. Yeah, it was really good.
How do you like it?
It was good. You sound like a Mongoloid. You a Mongoloid or something?
No.
You sound like a retard.
Yeah, I'm the one that goes on the Howard Stern.
I don't give a
Bye.
Hey.
What?
Oh, hang up on me, man. I'm Norm Macdonald, you little Mongoloid Oh? Did you swallow your tongue?
Yeah, it was pretty good, that one.
That was good. Who does that?
I thought it was you. Not you?
No, that's not me. That's a what do you call it?
A lookalike.
Celebrity lookalike. Yeah, whatever.
Impersonator, maybe?
I thought that was you.
One time I met that dude that looks like the Pope.
What did he do?
He didn't look that much like the Pope.
Did you tell him?
Yeah. And I said, I think that, you're taking a big risk there with your job.
Yeah, trying to look like the Pope.
Yeah, you might go to hell.
You think?
Well, yeah, they're pretending to be the second guy to God.
Yeah, they might not look at that, like, kindly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you're a gambler, right? You have a gambling problem.
I have no gambling problem.
Oh, you still gamble?
No, sir.
Oh, you
gave it up?
Yeah, I gave it up.
Go to Gamblers Anonymous?
Nah, man.
Why'd you stop?
Why'd I stop? Because I found other things in life. You ever hear of a fellow named Deepak Chopra?
What? I got to bleep you every time you curse. And you're a funny guy. But
No.
You ruined the punchline, everything. When did you start working below?
No, I'm into the meditation, man.
Are you doing TM?
And I'm working out.
Why did you stop gambling? Because, like Artie describes, when you did your first sitcom for ABC...
You couldn't wait to run down to Vegas.
Yeah,
they said sometimes in the middle of taping, you'd have one eye on the games.
Yeah.
Is it hard now to give up gambling totally? I mean, it must be difficult. You love it.
It's hard, but you know how I do it? I work out. I go to the gym, I work out, and I work out.
So every time you feel like gambling, you work out?
Yeah, I'm working out about a couple hours a day. But I'll tell you something about that working out, man, that gets... I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm an old-fashioned guy. I mean, I know the gay thing is big nowadays and everything, you know?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with it or anything like that.
But what?
Well, when I go to the gym, I go there to work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the only reason I go there. And when I go into the locker room, I go in there to towel off and have a shower and get out of there, you know.
What are you doing? That's a funny bit. I had to bleep it.
I'm sorry.
I bleeped you 20 times.
I'm sorry. I won't say
If you just said penis, it would have been funny.
I guess. I don't like that word.
Man, it's killing me.
He doesn't understand.
You don't understand. People are listening, and they're not hearing anything you're saying.
Okay.
It cuts out like a whole 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm sorry. What do you want to talk about?
That was funny. Now you're bumming me out.
I'm sorry.
You go on Letterman or something, you don't use dirty words.
Yeah,
you could tone that down here.
Yeah, but I thought you were cutting. I don't know.
Cutting? They cut me right off the air. You keep saying that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got to find a way of saying it without saying it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Pleasure myself.
Right. You think I go around in my real life saying pleasure myself? But what am I going to do? I mean, I'm trying to stay on the air.
Of course, certainly.
You know.
So I certainly.
Yeah. Hey,
what's that?
So I was.
Has he stopped gambling or not? I don't know.
He stopped gambling, right?
Yeah, stopped gambling. Yeah.
Artie, has he really?
I haven't talked to him, but I know Norm does stop gambling for years on end.
Is that right?
Yes. He can go on streaks.
So do you watch the games now, or do you not even care about sports?
No, man. I watch the games. I use the sheer tyranny of my will. The Deepak Chopra talks.
Do you really not gamble?
Yeah, I really don't gamble.
And it's got to be hard because you love gambling.
It's not hard at all, man.
You still play poker?
Don't go to Vegas?
What's that?
Do you play poker?
Yeah, I play a little poker.
Oh, so you are gambling.
Well, poker's not gambling. Poker's a game of skill.
This is really weird. During the commercials, Norm went out of the room, but the guys of E, the men of E, came to me and said a whole bunch of people are getting together. You chip in $500 a piece. We're going to go up to the Indian reservation up there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, one of them. Mohegan, I think.
Mohegan.
We're going to go to Mohegan, and every guy chips in $500, and we're going to play poker, like a World Series poker game.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Which could be fun, but then I found out, I would have participated, but it's not even like real poker. It's, what's it called?
Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, Texas Hold'em.
That's a good game, though.
I'm not playing it.
That is real.
You don't like that game?
Well, they put 3 or 4 cards down in the middle.
Yeah.
And in addition to your own hand.
Oh, you make a hand from the 3 cards in the middle.
Why can't we just play poker?
That is poker. That's the best poker in the world.
No, it isn't. Because then you don't even know what a good hand is.
3s and 9s are wild? And...
No, I play regular poker the way men are supposed to play.
Yeah, with the cards in your hand.
No, he hates wild cards, right?
Wild cards mess up the whole game. It's not a game of skill anymore. It's like it's sitting there doing math homework.
Yeah. Texas Hold'em. That's the best.
I'm not
You like Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, it's the best poker game there is.
Why? Why is regular poker no good?
What's regular? That is
like
regular
5-card stud.
No, 5-card stud.
5-card stud went out in the 60s. Nobody plays.
Oh, man. There's no having a real conversation with
I'm having a real conversation. 5-card stud's dead game.
No, I know Norm does love Hold'em.
Yeah.
What?
You don't like that?
I'm not getting involved.
Why can't you play that?
When are you doing it?
I don't know. They're talking about February. They want to do it.
Let me see who's playing. Tom Giselmondo.
He's putting it together.
Frank Flores.
I just played a Texas Hold'em tournament.
You pay for big money, though. What was the tournament?
It was one of those celebrity things. Free.
How much money is it?
It's free. Celebrity.
Charity.
So it's charity. You're playing not for real.
But if you win, you get a seat in the Bellagio.
If you go to Vegas, like what do you play for? Like how much money do you have to put up for that? You ever do a tournament?
Yeah, I do tournaments.
How much money do you put in? Like 10 grand?
Whatever. There's different numbers.
How much have you put in?
Yeah, won 3 tournaments.
Yeah. Wow. But how much have you put in at any one time? Like 100,000 or something?
Hey, what's the biggest bet you ever made?
What?
You degenerate.
Let's do this a different way. What's the most you ever won in the tournament?
I don't know.
Why is that embarrassing to people?
Because at least when he won, you could tell you, when I ask what you lost, what you won. Like, I bet you, well, I've heard numbers like, have you ever won 100 grand in a tournament?
How much can you win in a tournament?
Well, let me explain something to you.
Yeah,
there's an organization in the United States called the IRS.
Oh.
Dude, I'm sure you've lost more than you've made, so you don't have to worry about that.
But if you win one year and you lose the next year, you have to pay on what you won the one year, and you don't.
They don't give you anything on your losses.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you don't play in casinos then? Because if you play in a casino, they watch everything. You play like in regular games?
No, I play in casinos, yeah.
So they know how much you won.
Yeah.
No, but they don't care.
They're not keeping track of it.
Yeah, they're not friends with the IRS.
Right. They hate the IRS.
Exactly.
All right, so we're not going to learn how much you bet.
Well, it's just a number.
What's the biggest tournament you ever played in? What is so goddamn crazy about asking that?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, you're really uptight. You've seen some crazy gambling out of Norm, though, Artie, right?
We put up some numbers together.
Yeah.
You played poker with him?
I've never played poker with Norm. No. Well,
Artie's not a card guy.
Yeah.
Not a legal game.
We know Artie's numbers, right? And you got to think Norm's numbers got to be better than Artie's numbers, right?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. I mean,
Yeah, Dominic, you're on the air.
First of all, there's no wild cards in Texas Hold'em.
I didn't say there was.
Oh, you get 2 cards.
Yeah, nobody said that.
Then you get a 3-card flop. Then you get a 4th card. And then you get a 5th card. The 4th card's called the turn, and the 5th card's the river. And if you win in a tournament, they do take out the taxes.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, absolutely. They net the check out to you.
All right.
Sounds like fun.
Definitely going in February, and it's my favorite game. I play it all the time.
And what do? You go in with a group of guys and play?
Yeah, you buy in. They have all sorts of tournaments. Like the top prize is $2 million in Las Vegas. But you buy in. There's let's say there's 300 players. Everybody buys in for 5,000, 10,000, 1,000. There's all sorts of tournaments.
Wow.
And then you play elimination until there's 8 guys left, and then you play down.
Have you ever won?
Yeah, I won once, but not a lot. I mean, I was like 38th out of.
Right.
They're looking to get 16 guys at. They want $700 a pop, but 200 goes to room and stuff, so it's $500.
Why do we have to go to Mohegan Sun to do it? Why can't we just do it right here and put up $500?
Because they were thinking that as soon as some of the guys get out early, because they lose real quick, at least they have something to do.
Go to play craps.
All right.
Well, we'll just play it at scores.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Something to do, huh?
There's no game more exciting than Texas Hold'em, I'll tell you right now.
It is a good game, Howard.
I don't care. I don't want to play.
No, I don't play.
I'll just ruin it.
Why?
Hey, by the way, CBS did the right thing.
What'd they do?
Because they won the night. They won the Jessica... CBS ran Elizabeth... No, let's see. NBC ran Elizabeth Smart.
No, CBS ran Elizabeth Smart.
Oh, okay. So I guess they delayed the broadcast till 10 o'clock.
Because of the game.
Yeah, they ended up winning the night. There you go. Who cares?
I don't know. Why'd you bring it up?
Let's talk about you. Let's try and get something going here with you.
Yeah, man, I think it is going.
You think so?
Yeah.
Who are you banging? What are you doing? I know you're not... Is your divorce final yet?
My divorce was final years ago.
Yeah, it was always fine.
Artie.
We've been talking to him.
He gave us bad advice.
What?
His divorce is final.
I didn't know that.
We found some chick you banged.
Yeah.
We were going to bring her in.
Yeah.
And Artie goes, you better not because his divorce isn't final.
My divorce isn't final.
Oh, it isn't?
For the purposes of that chick.
I did not know it was fun.
I thought it was final
Artie.
years ago.
Is your divorce final?
Yeah, that's fine.
That doesn't sound like a yes.
Would have been great. Found some chick she claims she banged you. I don't know if she really did.
That would have been a lot of fun.
Hey, man. You're free now, right? You're single? Are you seeing anyone, or are you just like playing the field?
No, I'm married to my work.
Are you in a relationship?
To my work?
No, I mean, any chicks?
No, man.
What's going on?
Footloose and fancy free.
No, I do my work, and then on the weekends I'm with my boy.
Are you divorced now?
How old is your son now?
He's, I want to say, 8.
Boy, that must be real quality time.
Yeah.
You sure he's 8?
I'm not into numbers. No, he's 11 years old. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Very good boy.
Yeah.
So you got your sense of humor?
He's well behaved.
Yeah. How's the ex-wife handling everything? She remarried yet?
No, she's handling this very well.
She talking to you, or is it like?
Of course. We have a very good relationship.
Yeah. You ever have to spank your son?
Huh?
You ever have to spank your son, like get into discipline?
You're not a spanker.
You don't hit your kid, do you?
No, never hit my
Someone
kid.
told me you like to hit your kid.
No, my father would discipline me.
Right.
He came from a different generation.
Right.
Yeah, that's the reason he smacked you.
What about you? You don't spank your girls?
Oh, yeah. I walk around with a big stick and yell at the kids. No, I would never hit my kids.
No,
I just burn them with cigarettes. That's all. They love it. They've learned to love it.
Takes the voices away.
That's right. High Pitch Eric, you're on the air. You're on with Norm Macdonald on A Minute with Stan Hooper. That's what you want to see Wednesday nights at 8:30 on Fox Television. That's what he's here promoting.
Hey, Norm, how you doing?
I'm all right. High pitched Eric. How are you?
Good. First of all, you're a no-talented comedian.
Uh-huh.
I put 2 other people that are more funny than you. Salvus Southbrook and I are more funny than you.
Oh,
I couldn't agree with you more.
No, I'm sorry about that.
I think he makes a cogent point.
Yes. Yes, Steve, go ahead.
Yeah, Howard. Hey, Robin. How you doing? I really don't mean to disrespect the show because I love you guys so much, but I'd like to direct my question and my comments to Old Macdonald.
Old Macdonald?
Yeah, you are the biggest trip that ever graced the television screen.
Why do you say that?
The biggest what?
Listen, SNL News sucked to begin with, and when he was on, it stunk even more. I want to know what or who you have naked pictures of that you keep getting these TV shows.
Wait a second.
You are the worst.
Oh, my God.
I would rather take...
You were great on Saturday Night. He was great on Saturday Night Live doing the news. They haven't found anybody better.
Howard, please. I would
Get out of here.
I'd love to tape his voice and put it on my alarm clock.
Dude.
So I can go to bed at night. God, he's such a trip.
Well, how much would you pay for something like that?
I'd probably pay a lot of money.
All right, let's get rid of this.
oh my goodness.
Hey, man, you were great on Saturday Night Live.
So far, it seems to be split.
Yeah. All right, Sylvia, go ahead. You're on with Norm Macdonald.
Hi, good morning. I built blackjack at the Bellagio, and Norm Macdonald brought me up to his room one night, and I got pregnant and never had the abortion.
All right.
I just wanted to let him know that he's the father of my child.
Okay.
Well, that's exciting news.
What kind of baby did you have, male or female?
Well, I mean, she's a male, but...
Just like me. Norm likes to whack the wee-wee. Hey, Normie.
Hey.
Listen to that last phone call. He sucked.
Yeah.
Howard,
Yes.
Do me a favor. I need one of those digital cameras you can't seem to give away, and I've been dying for one. Put me on hold.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
I don't know if I have one. If they have one, they'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Hold
I
on.
love you. Robin, you are looking good. Oh, my God.
We don't have any? Gary says we don't have any.
Oh,
sorry.
my God.
All right.
Digital camera.
Let's see what's going on with Norm. Premiere of Stan Hooper had 7.1 million viewers.
Yes.
That's good.
It's a lot. It's a huge amount of people. You couldn't even fit that into this studio.
But you lost nearly 3 million from your lead-in.
What's that now?
Dear. Why do you have to bring that up?
Well, big deal. It's his first time out.
Yeah.
The show's got to build, that's all.
Yeah, exactly.
The show airs at 8:30 p.m. You play a 60-minute style newsman.
Yes.
Like a Andy Rooney.
Well, it's actually more like a Charles Kuralt.
Right. And you have a wife, and your wife is played by Penelope Ann Miller.
Yeah.
Good-looking woman?
You familiar with her? Yeah.
Yeah. She's kind of cute.
Very nice lady.
And what's that like? Is she getting along with you?
Yeah.
Any set romance going on there?
No.
Ever kiss her on the show?
You mean on the...
Like make out with her like
Yeah.
on camera?
Like she's your wife, right?
No.
No love scenes?
You're not going to have any like scenes where you kiss her?
I don't care for that.
No? You're the writer, so why wouldn't you write that?
You ever do that?
Sure, my movie.
Isn't it odd?
Oh, no, it was great.
You
I
like
loved it. I made out with my movie wife every scene I could. I would write that in. I would just kiss her. In the middle of something, I would kiss her. What's this? What is that? Oh, I don't want to play that.
What's
Leave
that?
Norm alone.
Come on. Good
Okay,
Lord.
some chick you banged.
Oh, is that? Oh, jeez.
You're out there banging. Don't act all asexual.
I'm not asexual at all.
When's the last time you got laid?
In terms of pleasuring myself?
Yeah, well, I mean, when's the last time you had a woman?
Oh, man. Long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? You seem depressed.
No, I'm not depressed. It's just a lot easier. This is the thing. I gotta now say these words that you have to figure out. But I get Randy. And I feel like I should have some sort of a release.
Right.
So
what do?
So then I'm like, how am I going to get a lady? Well, I'm Randy immediately.
Right.
I'm like, I'll just
push one down on the ground.
Myself.
Oh, so you mostly pleasure yourself.
Yeah, because
what about Penelope Ann?
By the time I find the lady, I may be.
What about Penelope Ann Miller? Is she married?
Yeah, she's married.
She's married.
Yeah, she's married.
Have you ever called her a whore? Would you ever call a whore if you wanted to have sex?
I wanted to, but I've never taken the plunge.
Why haven't you?
I'm afraid that I just get addicted to it.
It says here that, according to the National Enquirer, Norm reportedly got into a fight with Bob Saget in March of 2002 over comments that Norm made about Bob Saget on our show.
What did he say?
Yeah, Bob was a director of one of your films, right?
Yeah,
Dirty Work.
Actually, it was when Artie and I came in years ago.
So Bob got upset with things that you said?
He wasn't happy, but we didn't get into a fist fight.
Not a fist fight, but it said a fight. I mean, you...
No, we didn't get into a...
Is Bob hurt by what you said? You said he was a bad director.
Yeah, well, he's hurt, but Artie knows. Bob's the kind of guy you can make fun of.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Was Bob a bad director? Is he the reason Dirty Work was not a success?
No, he's not the reason Dirty Work was not a success.
Whose fault was it, Artie's? Pin some blame on someone. What happened? You didn't enjoy working with Bob, I guess. You thought it was really weird.
I like working with Bob. He's fun, He's fun. I mean, listen, man. Why place blame? The goddamn movie was a smash hit.
It's become a cult classic, actually.
Yeah.
All right,
Why don't you watch it, for God's sake?
I don't want to watch it.
He's never watched it.
Let's see. Norm told the reporter for Details magazine that he's bet up to $200,000 on a weekend's worth of ball games. And spent 12 straight hours at a craps table.
Well, that was in the old days.
Yeah, so you're not doing that anymore.
No.
See, that was the mistake we made, Howard. I played an all-night poker game with Norm.
Yeah.
And the other guy in the game was a Details magazine reporter. Which was a bad idea, because we both got I lost a lot of money, and I said some things I shouldn't have said. And
I was drunk.
Yeah.
I was drunk, and we played till like 7 a.m., and the guy wrote everything down.
Oh, wow.
in the article. Like, you know.
What kind of reporter is that?
Yeah.
Now,
first he won a bunch of money from us, then he wrote.
And then he knocked you in the magazine.
The guy won.
I remember when I was on Saturday Night Live, you know, and everybody hated the show and everything. And so this New York magazine writer, he writes a thing, and he comes, pretends he likes us, right?
Yeah, great.
And then he doesn't like us, it turns out.
Yeah.
So Chris Farley goes on a photo shoot. And he'll do anything, you know. He's the funniest guy ever, right? So they put a big TV on his head, and they got him to like make a big, you know, funny face and everything with this TV on his head. And then he's like, "Oh, excited! I'm going to be on the cover," you know. So then the cover came out, and it was Farley with a big TV on his head, and then underneath it said, "Is TV comedy dead?" He's like, "I did an 8-hour photo shoot."
Nice.
Oh, that's terrible.
And well, you were essentially fired from Saturday Night Live. I mean, you've said that. Yeah. And that freaked you out, right? I mean, you were doing a good job. I loved when you did the news.
Well, it was really bad because it's very public, and they said some really disparaging things about you as a performer.
Well, Norm was quoted as saying, "I got kicked out of show business when I got fired from Saturday Night Live."
That's right.
So I took a little hiatus, took some time off.
I did, yeah.
And then you returned to your first love of doing nothing. And drinking whiskey and that sort of thing, and then you had your show with Artie. That didn't work out. Now, is this a big?
It lasted a good little while.
Yeah, you had 2 seasons.
On my show with Artie?
Yeah.
Man, that goddamn thing lasted. You didn't say that.
Yeah.
That goddamn thing
lasted a couple of.
That lasted 2.5 seasons.
Yeah, that's enough to get a condo.
That's right. He got a condo.
Now, is there a lot of pressure on you to make this thing succeed, this Stan Hooper show? I mean, this is a big deal,
Did
right?
you feel the pressure?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I feel the pressure.
The pressure. Do you really? I mean, you try to act like you don't, but you're feeling some pressure, aren't you?
Of course, absolutely.
I mean, because what's after this?
Yeah, CNBC.
No, is there anything you can do after this, or will that be it?
Well, there's like thousands of TV channels, so you just keep going down.
Right. Let's go to Caesar. He wants to say hi to Norm. Caesar, you're on the air.
There's always Al Jazeera.
Right.
Hey, Norm, big fan. Listen, I just want to find out, how did you make that movie out?
What?
What? All right, let's go to John.
The one guy that's the big fan, you can't understand what the hell he's saying.
He's incoherent. John, go ahead.
Hey, I just want to say, I've seen Dirty Work, and there are so many classic one-liners in that movie. I don't want to live. I mean, that was hysterical. You know, when he says, "I've never heard of fancy forms of contraceptive," like, pull it out. That's funny.
All right, so here's
you think
the guy.
Howard should watch that motion picture?
If Howard's never seen it, he's making a huge mistake.
I will watch
beyond
it.
funny.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to rent it and watch it. Larry, go ahead.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes.
Listen, that other show we had in the beginning was very funny, too.
Yeah.
But this new show is very funny. I watched it the other night. I couldn't stop laughing.
All right, there you go.
People don't get Norm's sense of humor. That's what it is.
Great.
Oh, that's good. Everything has a goddamn right.
Good thing to be saddled with.
Yeah, you know what? He's a funny guy. Just nobody knows it. Nobody gets it.
They
It's
don't
just
get
hard
him.
to understand it.
They think he's serious all the time.
Well, maybe it's good that you feel you're the guy who gets it.
I get it.
All right, that's good. Well, there's a guy who gets
you.
you.
For a comedian.
Jeff the drunk.
I think he's serious all the time.
Jeff, go ahead.
Hello, Norm Macdonald. How are you doing?
Well, hello to you. How are you doing?
Good. I just want to say I think you're great.
Oh, that's nice, man.
And Saturday Night Live was the best.
Yeah. How's that OxyContin doing?
I don't like OxyContin, you moron.
The one guy that likes me.
I don't get your sense of humor. You're always serious.
Very good.
No, you're a good man. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Well, this is exciting for you. You got a big show. A Minute with Stan Hooper.
You're back in show business.
You don't even do political humor, though, right? I mean, you did on Saturday Night Live, but you don't do it in your. You don't get into the Iraq.
I don't know anything about it.
Are you a fan of George Bush?
Yes, sir.
You like him?
Yes, sir.
You're a Republican.
I'll tell you, sir, I don't want to say this, but whatever.
Say it. Go ahead.
I feel that my home country of Canada maybe should have supported the United States in that.
Oh, there you go.
Good for you going out on a limb.
Look at you.
That's what I believe.
Wow. Mr. Political.
Let's applaud that.
Yes. Thank you, Norm.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe you should run for president of Canada. Are you still a Canadian citizen?
My father fought in WW2, the big one.
Right.
So, you know, Canada has a long history.
Well, were you outraged about the World Trade Center?
What, when the planes hit the hotels there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't happy.
Hotel.
Jesus, I'll never forget that September the 15th.
It was 11th.
Well, what's with a date? When did Hitler invade Poland? Let me ask you that.
You're absolutely right.
Am I right?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
But you support President Bush and the troops and all that.
Yes, sir. I think President. This is why I support President Bush. Quite honest.
Did you vote for Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I can't vote.
Oh, you can't. You're still Canadian.
But I seriously think this about President Bush. I think that he may have saved one of our lives in this room.
You're damn right. I agree. I agree. I know you're being serious. I think you're being serious.
Yeah, no, because he has that problem. Nobody knows when he's sick.
No, I mean, think about it, you know.
What if it was mine or Benji's? Does it matter that much?
Did he save Benji's life?
Does it matter whose life he saved? So you have a stand on the issues. It's not like you're just a funny guy.
No, just in this one specific area, it just seems clear that, you know, we haven't been attacked again. And
right. It seems to be working.
Yeah.
Right. And it takes time to settle things down in Iraq, I guess. I mean, you just can't win in a day.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
You don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about that.
No.
But yeah, I'd agree with you. What did you say?
You don't say this much in Hollywood, do you?
Yeah, Hollywood.
Have you been hanging out with any cool people, like celebrity types that we would know?
Me and Artie occasionally will hang out.
No, seriously. I mean, are you hanging out with anyone? Sandler?
I was saying me and Artie occasionally hang out with Bob Uecker.
Oh, that's right.
Now, what about, like, Sandler and all those guys from Saturday Night Live?
I see Sandler occasionally. You know, he's very busy.
Yeah. Where do you go?
Spade, very busy.
Yeah. Do you see Spade?
What's Spade busy with?
Nah, but I think if the
Spade's got nothing going on.
I think if the show becomes a hit, he might give me a call.
That's good. Gary Shandling's house, you go there for basketball games?
No, I don't.
No.
I miss
not
out
on that list?
I'm not on the C list.
C list. You're not even on the C list. Well, so, and you still have the same house? You're living near your wife?
I live in an apartment, yeah.
You live in an apartment near your ex-wife, and you split the kids' time up?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You bring the kid down to the
I
set?
have him 3 days a week, and she has him 4 days.
Does he have to change houses, or...?
Excuse me?
He changes houses every couple of days.
Yeah,
so there's a room at your place and a room...
Yeah, he has a room at my place and a room at...
Does he ever get confused and wind up at the wrong house?
Yeah, does he ever say to you, you know, I'd really just rather be with Mom?
Or just like, I'm tired of bouncing around like this, Dad.
Well, you know, they'll always love their mother the most.
Right.
They love their mother.
He's a good kid, Norm's kid.
Yeah, what's your son's first name? I don't even know.
Artie knows him.
Do you know his first name?
Yeah, Artie.
His name is Artie.
Yeah.
Named him after me.
I named him after Artie.
All right, let's just say...
The kid's a real man, I'll tell you that, too.
Well, what does he do?
Artie can tell you.
What do you mean? He's hung well?
No.
Is he already knocking off the broad?
I can't tell you that.
This kid hits 3-pointers like...
oh, yeah? He's a good athlete?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Are you a good athlete?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I'm not a good athlete. I wouldn't say good.
I've heard you have a big penis. I don't even know how I know that.
Huh?
It says in my notes you have a big penis.
He said it on here a couple of times.
Yeah. That's what did you ever see him naked?
Never. Never had the pleasure.
Did you circumcise your son?
That's an interesting question. Yeah, I did.
You did?
But I never knew there was such a controversy about it.
I would never circumcise my son if I had a son.
Yeah.
I think it's a mutilation.
And it's like an archaic... One guy told me, he said, well, how did he put it? He said, there's no surgery necessary on a baby.
Absolutely. Why would you... a baby's born perfect. There must be a reason for that foreskin. Why would we cut it off?
Yeah. But you know why they do it, right?
They say for health reasons.
Yeah, but you know how it started?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a thing with God.
No, because in the old days, the Puritans, or whatever you call them, they didn't want people to...
Masturbate.
Pleasure themselves.
Right.
You just said the word.
Well, I had to bleep myself. No, that you could say in certain context. Let me handle all the dirty words.
Right.
You just stay please.
I think it started a little earlier.
Well, Norm is right.
Weren't they like 80 years ago?
A lot of it was done to discourage boys from touching themselves, much like in Africa where they take off a woman's clitoris because they don't want her touching herself.
Which I am against.
But of course you should be against it, and you should be against a boy being cut.
It's more about a woman not getting any pleasure so that she doesn't stray, and a man can be sure of that the children are his in Africa. It's not about her touching herself.
Yeah, what are you, an African, what you did to your son? Shame on you.
What's wrong with being in Africa?
Are they big
they're doing the wrong thing over there.
Are they big on that in Canada? So everybody gets circumcised in Canada?
Well, I think most people get circumcised here, too, right?
Yeah. I didn't know Canada.
You know, but it's a huge money-making thing for the hospitals. That's why they do it, too.
Yeah.
They don't really give you the choice.
They just do it.
Yeah, you're in a panic. Because...
Well, what do you pay for something like that?
Huh?
What do you pay for something like that?
Yeah, that's got to be $500-600.
Wow. All right, listen.
What?
It's good seeing you.
Are we going to do the news?
You want to stay in? Oh, great. Okay, I thought you wanted to leave.
I don't want to leave.
Oh, great. All right. See Norm Macdonald on A Minute with Stan Hooper Wednesday nights at 8:30 on Fox. We'll take a break, and then we'll do the news.
Yeah.
All right, great.
What is it about Howard Stern that rubs all toupee-wearing disc jockeys the wrong way?
Well, I call that kind of radio schlock shock radio. Most people just call it shock. I'm a traditional broadcaster. I'm not a conservative guy. I'm kind of a character. I've always looked at radio and these microphones and the people that let me into their homes and cars like they are right now. It's sacred to me. It's a tabernacle. And it sounds very corny, but I'm a corny guy. I don't like to take that trust and rip it around. Howard Stern, or it's not fair to pick on him because a lot of these schlockers are on the air today using, they've gone past irreverence. I have nothing against being irreverent on the radio, but now we're getting into way past bad taste.
Give it a rest, old-timer. Howard Stern rules! 95. X. Howard Stern Show.
Let's do the news with Robin Ophelia Quivers.
Would you like to sing our tune?
ROQ. And by the way, I just want to say that that guy from the Righteous Brothers, Bill Hatfield.
Yes.
He died. And our tribute was nothing compared to Wayne Brady's. Wayne Brady outdid us, Robin.
Usually we do the best tributes.
No, we failed.
How did he top us?
Wayne Brady sang Unchained Melody. From now on, when someone dies, I will sing.
If they sing, you'll
If they sing. Even if they don't sing, I'll sing. But Wayne Brady,
Oh, man, he really did that?
Yeah, he did. And you want to know something? It's really despicable because I'll play it for you. Because Wayne Brady has so nothing to do that all of a sudden he just kind of... there's no reason for him to mutilate the song. He should have played the guy singing the song.
Yeah, the guy was a great singer.
He did a bad version of the guy's song.
That's no tribute.
Yeah, how is that a tribute to the guy? Have you ever done that show, The Wayne Brady Show?
Are we on the TV?
Yeah, we're on the TV now.
The radio? No, we're not.
Here we are. Have you ever done The Wayne Brady Show?
No, I haven't had the privilege.
No.
One time I saw Sinatra. Do you remember this, Artie? There's a Sinatra tribute,
Right after he died?
Before he died.
Oh.
And he was sitting in the audience, and Harry Connick Jr. came out and, did a Frank Sinatra song, and they kept cutting to Sinatra, like all angry.
He's like, hey, you're messing my song up.
No, he thought he was just some Sinatra impersonator.
Oh, that's funny. Because he is a Sinatra impersonator.
Pretty well, yeah.
But there's so much...
Wait, let me see if I can get this going. What CD is this?
We normally do our weekly news review at this point, but there's one really big thing that happened this week, and I want to address it. Bobby Hatfield, he's one half of the legendary Righteous Brothers. He passed away Wednesday night. So yeah. So what
an uninformed audience.
Yeah.
They don't even know that the guy died.
Well, that's the Wayne Brady Show.
Oh. Yeah. The guy was dead for 2 days. Rigor mortis has already set in, and you don't know he's dead?
Wayne Brady doesn't get the hippest crowds.
Instead of doing the weekly news review...
I can't believe they blew off the weekly news review.
Oh, no.
Because that's my favorite part of that show.
What I wanted to do in his honor was to pay tribute to him by singing one of his most memorable songs, Unchained Melody. And that's how we're going to do it.
What a tribute.
So we're doing a tribute, but we're going to put our own little thing on. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch.
Wow.
Boy, he must feel really honored.
He woke up from the dead.
Yeah, he's back.
Lonely time
not an easy song to sing.
Oh, Debbie. Oh, Debbie. Oh, Debbie. Shut up. Breathless. Reckless. Shut up. Wayne Brady wakes up and goes, Bobby Hatfield died. How can I get attention from it?
Right. Yeah. Wayne Brady tribute.
He's got to sing. Oh, I can sing something. I've been dying.
Oh, good. This will be my moment.
I've been dying to sing Unchained Melody. Now a reason.
I always knew I sang it better than he did anyway.
Wow, is that bad?
So much.
I'm Wayne Brady, damn it. Acknowledge my presence.
Didn't this guy win Best Comedy Host?
Yeah.
He best talk show host.
He beat some big guys.
And best guest on a comedy, I guess, or something. He beat Robin Williams.
Wow. Wow. It's amazing.
What a mockery. What a joke.
Showbiz.
Showbiz is a joke. Who is Wayne Brady? How did he get into my life? Was he ever been on it?
Drew.
He did Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah,
so
what is Drew's last name? It's his fault.
Drew Carey.
Drew Carey. We
should blame him
for this.
The late, great George Miller had a funny line about the show Whose Line Is It Anyway?
What did he say?
One step above charade.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Yeah, no tribute to him. I'd like to do a tribute to him.
I'll tell you a funny thing about George Miller. You know how people have famous last words?
Yes.
You know, you read about them and they have something clever to say?
Can I sing something to George Miller?
I need your love.
I've got some singing voice, huh?
Yeah, there you go. You could sing with Wayne Brady.
Yeah. How do I get on that show? I want to do a duet with him. I'm going to book myself on
Ebony
Wayne.
and Ivory.
Yeah. What an annoying guy. What is it, Ralph?
That was great singing.
Thanks.
You know, it's funny. That guy wants to be a singer in the worst way. Every once in a while, I tune by his show, and he's always singing. He's like always say. He had Phil Collins on. He was doing a duet with him, and they were singing that song "Su Su Studio." And every time you got to get a tape of it.
I'm getting it.
With the Wayne Brady, it was just flat. It was like a bad American Idol karaoke.
You know, we got to get all of his singing performances.
Hey, Gary.
Just tune in every day. He sings. He like ropes somebody into singing with him.
Hey, Gary, get me Su Su Studio.
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins and Wayne Brady.
Shoot himself.
Wayne Brady.
Somebody tell Wayne Brady he can't sing.
He's not a singer.
Studio.
Studio.
And he's like, oh.
It's awful when Phil Collins sings that song.
Right?
Hey, Sting was talking about coming on my show. Maybe I'll do a duet with him.
Sting?
Yeah.
And Wayne Brady.
And let's book Wayne Brady and do some songs with him.
There you go.
Have play the losers.
Ruin every song.
All right, thanks, Ralph. I know.
So you know anything about George Miller's story?
I thought we finished it.
No, he had another famous last words thing.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You know when guys die and they have famous last words?
Yeah.
And they're all super clever?
Yeah.
And so George Miller was dying. He was.
What was wrong with him, by the way?
He had leukemia for about 20 years. The great David Letterman took care of him.
Financially?
Yeah.
You remember that.
Well, you had him on the show. Didn't mean to get money.
No, he had the best care for him.
Oh, really?
Best hospitals.
All right.
It worked. Well,
hey, way to go, Dave.
20 years.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So, anyways, he was in the hospital. And he was drifting in and out of consciousness, you know, and this comedian came in, Bobby Kelton from the old days, you know, and he was the last guy to talk to George Miller, and he came up to George, and George Miller had this male nurse that kept holding his hands, you know, to comfort him.
Yeah.
And so George Miller was like so out of it, so he turned to Bobby Kelton and he said, Bobby, he goes, that nurse that's holding my hand, is that a boy or a girl? Because he was so
out of it.
So out of it, he goes, is that a boy or a girl? And then Bobby Kelton goes, oh, well, that's a male nurse, George. And then so George Miller dies, but before he dies, he turns to the pillow on his pillow and looks the male nurse in the eye and goes, fag.
No.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was his last word.
That's awful. So great.
But wouldn't that be great? You know, this book of famous last words? Put that one in.
Hey, by the way, Norm is on A Minute with Stan Hooper. Big show Wednesday nights at 8:30
I play
on Fox.
Stan.
That's quite an honor.
Yeah, some of the greats have played Stan Hooper.
Yeah. You're just it's like Superman. Lots of different guys have played Stan Hooper, and you're the most recent. I think you're the best one.
It's like Stanley Kowalski.
Yeah. I saw De Niro play Stan Hooper years ago when he first started out.
Really? He did that role first?
Yeah. So now Norm's doing a much better job. Really are.
Better than De Niro?
Better than De Niro.
Yeah.
It's a hard character, Stan Hooper. Couldn't Letterman get him a female nurse? I mean, George Miller.
I mean, if he's sparing no expense.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he was paying. Get the guy a woman to hold his hand. Thanks. Robin, let's do a little news. We're honored to have Norm Macdonald sitting in the guest chair today. Oh, my darling, my Debbie.
Debbie.
You got to get that on tape, Fred. Debbie. Sing it, Norm.
I can't.
You can sing. Come on.
Come on, oh, my love.
Oh, my love.
I can't do it.
My darling. You know you want to do it.
Artie's a great singer.
Oh, my love! Fire!
All right, let's do some news.
You
this
wanted
is silly.
to be alerted whenever LeBron James was playing.
Yeah.
Tonight he plays with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
What time's that on?
Knicks at 7 o'clock on MSG. So
Cleveland plays the Knicks.
The Knicks, yeah, you'll be able to see it locally.
At what time?
7 o'clock.
I'll tell you who's going to be the Rookie of the Year.
Who?
Carmelo Anthony.
Great, thanks.
All right.
Here's another guy
What
from
can we
Syracuse.
do with that information?
What you do is you get a Carmelo Anthony rookie card.
Ah, I'll be rich.
Now you're talking.
You can throw that on the pile.
Now,
all right.
You know, we often talk about this. This happened this weekend. A woman was with a friend. I didn't realize she was with a friend. They're driving to, I guess, someplace to pick up some food. And she has her 2-year-old son in the back seat strapped in his baby carrier.
Yeah.
She leaves the car running. She and her friend get out of the car to go pick up the food.
And some dudes steal the car.
While they're in the car in the shop, some dude runs up, jumps in the car, and drives off with her 2-year-old. She spends 10 hours worrying, and they find the car out on Long Island with the baby still strapped in the car seat, sleeping.
Yeah, and they were doing Amber Alert.
Yeah, well, it was crazy, and, you know, luckily she got the kid back. But I didn't realize she was with another person. They didn't have to leave the baby alone.
Yeah, that's weird.
They didn't need
on the other hand,
I didn't know that.
You don't want to smother those children either.
You can be smothering.
Yeah.
So sometimes you should let them be alone.
Yeah, let them sit in the car by themselves.
Well, yeah, that was my, so now they're wondering if they shouldn't charge her with something.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I've had 3 kids. I would never leave one of my daughters alone in the car with the car running.
Yeah.
I don't care. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
I know.
Like only you wouldn't do it.
You do it.
You probably have done it. You just got away with it.
I'm saying, like what is that?
Not even to get food?
For food, maybe, for a second.
Well, you didn't say that. But you know what? What also interested me about the story was the baby's name. Did you see the name?
What was the name?
The baby's name was De Niro.
De Niro. What ethnicity?
The mother is Jamaican.
Oh. Yeah. Now, Norm,
his name was De Niro.
You used to have 3 kids, but you lost 2 because you left the car running.
That's right.
But you have the 1 now.
Yeah, man, that's why you have 3 kids.
You can lose a couple and not worry about it.
Hey, where's my kid? My Norm impression.
I thought that was strange that she left the baby in there when there were 2 of them. She walked away from the car. But anyway, we're talking about De Niro. And a psychologist, I guess, has done a study. He says that pop culture has gotten to the point where people are naming their kids after popular symbols.
You know, no one ever names their kid Howard.
No, they're not talking about naming them after famous people. He's talking about famous symbols. A new trend in baby names shows a pop cultural influence. Cleveland Evans, a psychology professor at Nebraska's Bellevue University and a member of the American Name Society, studied the Social Security records in the year 2000 and found that many children today are being named after consumer products.
I know a guy named Tampon James Washington.
Stop it. 22 girls registered that year were named Infinity.
Infinity.
But not with a Y.
With an I.
With an I, like the car.
Well, I've seen the name Porsche.
Yeah. I've seen the name,
mostly in strip clubs.
I saw the name Special K.
Yeah, there's a name.
Yeah, there you go. 55 boys were named Chevy, and 4 or 5 girls were named Celica.
What about Metamucil Delabate?
Hundreds of children were named after clothing companies. 298 girls are sporting the name Armani.
Armani Stern, for example.
164 were named after Nautica.
Nautica Macdonald, for example.
Yeah.
6 boys were named Timberland after the boot.
Timberland Lang, for example.
Also, the fabrics are getting attention. 5 girls were named Rayon.
Like Rayon Melendez.
Yes. 6 boys were named Cashmere.
As in Cashmere Norris.
7 were named Denim, and 5 were named Cotton. 49 boys were named Cannon after the camera. 7 boys were named Del Monte.
Like Del Monte Quivers.
After the canned vegetables.
Oh, my God. Kevlar Mund.
21 girls were named L'Oreal. And then they noticed that people are naming their kids after drinks they like.
Like what?
Sky. 6 boys were named Sky with 2 Y's like Sky Vodka.
Wow. That's disturbing.
Jack and Water Lang.
9 girls were named Chianti, and 6 boys were named Courvoisier.
Courvoisier. That's a black guy, I bet.
That's a good name.
Courvoisier.
But the best
Sex on the Beach
was some sports fans who named their kids after ESPN.
Wow. ESPN is their name?
It's spelled ESPN, but they're calling the kid Espen.
Oh,
wow.
You know, in honor of George Miller, I'm going to name my son Feg.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's bizarre. Is that mostly a black thing?
I don't know, Howard.
Well, Espen, you know. That could be Irish.
Courvoisier.
Courvoisier, I got to think.
Yeah, that's a black.
No, because a lot of black people go out on a limb with their kids as make a joke out of them.
Yeah. Right.
I see that. I see some of the names.
You think they're joking?
Excuse me. Can't be for real. I mean, Espen? ESPN?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a white thing. I don't know. I just don't know. A couple of black people have told me they named their kids after products.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like the names Robin was saying. I'm telling you. Like Courvoisier. And Cinemax Lincoln is a guy I know. 3 years old. Cinemax Lincoln.
And what about HBO?
HBO.
HBO Jackson. My name is HBO Jackson.
But they call him Hobo. No, they call him Hobo. Anyway, what about scientific math?
There you go. I mean, at least.
Huh?
In New York, there is a high school basketball player who was a phenom. His name was Scientific Map. And his brother was, what was it?
What was he?
What was the brother's name? I'm not kidding. His father named him Scientific Map.
Yeah, Gary knew this. I knew Scientific. And what was it?
It was 2 brothers, Scientific Maps and Majestic Maps.
Right,
Majestic Maps.
What does that even mean?
Nothing.
Is that a real thing in real life?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I knew a guy, a Jewish guy, C-SPAN Levine.
That's the best one.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a funny guy.
You're not going to get past
that. Prince Charles is trying to... What?
They're saying he might be gay.
Well, he's trying to dispel these rumors that are flying around in Great Britain now.
Very.
Due to some tapes that were made by his late wife, Princess Diana. She has tapes of this former royal servant who claimed that he had been raped by another servant on the staff.
Uh-huh.
And I taped him, and during, I guess, that conversation, he also said that he saw one of the servants and a royal having sex. And everybody's guessing that it was Prince Charles.
Homo.
They were saying that it had to do with Prince Charles, but he has now come out and denied any allegations, whatever they are.
Hey, wait a minute, though. Maybe there's some credence to that. Isn't Prince Charles, if I'm not mistaken, British?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You think that's a clue?
It might be. They carry umbrellas around.
So, yeah, he's trying to refute or make these rumors go away. He rushed back home. They've been issuing all kinds of statements to say that it's not him or he didn't do anything. And his secretary went into the courts and had the paper stopped from publishing the article they were going to publish about the whole thing. And they are now preventing foreign news magazines that might be carrying the story from entering the country. So you can only hear about it. You can't read about what Prince Charles may or may not have done. But he said he didn't do any of it. Would you kill a guy?
Sure. Yes.
If he was some sort of umbrella carrier.
What would I kill again? Sure.
Kill a guy if he served you urine in a beer can as a joke?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'd kill him.
Yeah.
I would kill him.
That's justified homicide.
All right. A 46-year-old member of the Confederate Tribes of Umatilla Indian Reservation pleaded guilty in federal court on Thursday to unintentionally killing a friend who had served him a beer can filled with urine, presumably as a joke.
Yeah, that's no joke. You know what? I'm going to kill you.
Well, David C. Shippentauer punched Leonard D. Strong at least twice in the head, causing a brain injury that eventually killed.
You can't blame the guy. Don't be doing that to people. Rosie O'Donnell, you're on the air.
Oh, hello, Howard. I just want to say that, Robin, I have a question. Will that magic elixir fix my career?
It can fix anything.
You know, I also want to apologize to that woman for making fun of her cancer. I should have just said that I wished her boobs fell off instead. You know, I should have never mentioned the cancer. But I'm really upset. Howard, do you really think that it's my fault that this all happened?
All right, thank you, Rosie.
No, Howard.
What's to hear from her?
That loudmouth.
Yes. Rosie finished her testimony on Friday.
Two women are up front. They think they're a better guest than you, Norman. They want to come in here and replace you.
Well, how do we determine that?
You don't want to hear from them, do you?
No.
Yeah, but if they're better than you and I have to replace you?
That would look bad for me.
Norman's very relaxed.
He is.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah. Show business is relaxed.
Yeah, what are you so uptight about?
You got that Deepak Chopra stuff, man.
Dean Martin.
Is he really doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What, you don't believe him, Robin?
I can't believe a word he says. I was happy to see that the courts only awarded Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas $23,000 in damages. They were suing because a photographer from Hello magazine took pictures of their wedding and published them before they could get the pictures published and be paid $1.6 million for them.
23,000, I'll take that.
Why not?
1.6 million for a picture of those two married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems a mite steep.
What do you think? Here are the two girls who want to take your place on the show today. Let's see what they look like. If they're hot, I'll throw you out. Oh. Hey, not bad.
You might be on your way out.
Hey, Norm, you might have to leave. You think you're a better guest than Norm? Wow, you girls are hot. Where are you from?
California.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Texas.
Nice. Wow. Are you good friends?
We are, definitely.
Hey, two hotties.
Aw,
Jesus. What do you do for a living? Stripper?
work for Playboy.
What do you do for Playboy?
Night calls 411, Spice Clips, in the magazine.
You're looking to get plugs.
No, not at all.
Let's see you top that George Miller story. I don't think so.
Yeah, what's the best last words you ever heard?
Honey, you work for Playboy, too?
No, I am a sex therapist.
You're a what?
I'm a sex therapist.
Oh, no kidding.
I've been on the show before.
Oh, yeah, you look kind of familiar.
Yeah. I was the G-spot girl. Remember we did that G-spot?
Oh, you're the one who... You're not the one who got naked, though.
No, I wasn't the one who got naked.
Yeah.
That was...
What is that G-spot?
But she will. She
You'll
will.
get naked?
I'll get naked.
What do you do for Playboy?
I am on TV and in the magazine.
And you get naked and you don't care?
I love being naked. Nothing wrong with that.
It looks like you got a killer body.
Yeah, let's see that.
You want to see her naked, Norm, even though she wants to replace you?
Yeah.
What are you, gay?
I heard about that G-spot. The guy was telling me about that the other day.
What did he say?
He said it's some thing inside of a lady that you have to find.
Right.
First of all, haven't we had to find that other thing? I'm trying to be clean here.
Right. It's hard enough to find that other thing, and then you have to go find a G-spot.
Yeah. I couldn't even find a guy's balls.
You mean the little man in the boat? You had a hard time finding the little man in the boat, the one on the outside?
I don't know what that means.
Probably.
She's got all kinds of great little...
You got a boyfriend?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
What's he do?
He's an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was some good-looking dude, huh?
I think he's good looking.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Is he working as an actor?
He actually is.
What does he do?
Series? He is on a series on Playboy.
Uh-oh.
I know.
He ain't an actor.
What, does he shave his balls?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's hot.
He's not an actor like me and Norm.
No. No.
Does he care if you get naked?
Not at all.
Well, you got real breasts or fake?
Oh, they're totally fake.
Yeah. Okay, take off all your clothes. Let's see.
Take off all my... Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm into this. I'm sorry, Norm.
Yeah.
Maybe it bothers you.
Well, you know what? Just in case you had us on this morning, we practiced, and we did this. I found her G-spot.
Yeah.
And it's great, because I was able to give her a nice big O, full body
You're gonna
big O.
Can you find her G-spot now?
Well, we have a technique, a special technique to show all you guys how to just guaranteed to get a woman there every single time.
All right, you're going to do it to her now?
Yeah, I'll do it to her.
She's going to find the G-spot for you?
Well, it's called a blended O, though. It combines G-spot and C-spot stimulation. Alternatively.
If we do this technique, every woman would have it. Whoa,
Yeah.
you look good.
No, she looks amazing.
Norm, how come you're not looking at her?
Her body rocks.
Are you gay?
Nah, it just seems a little unseemly. I don't know the lady.
He's old-fashioned.
You look good.
Thank you.
How much you weigh, baby?
97 pounds.
And what are you, Chinese?
Korean.
Korean, yeah, wow. You're hot.
Thank you.
What do you got a little American in you, or you just all...
I don't know. I was adopted, so
Oh.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
But...
Well, now you're naked. Turn around, let's see your ass.
Oh, it's flat.
It's perfect.
Come on, Norm, look.
She's super hot.
I'm looking at you. You're
You're a fag.
Wait, you're
Fag!
Oh, my
You're
God.
certainly not like your buddy Artie, who always stands up when a woman is...
Are you gay? Seriously, Norm.
torture
How can
wife.
you not look at a beautiful... I got nothing against gay or anything like that, so if you want to come out of the closet, go ahead. This is the place to do
It's
it.
just I don't know the lady.
All right. Casey, get nude for Norm.
Norm's very old-fashioned.
And we'll do an erection test. Well, so we made this video called Satisfy Any Woman Every Time and Leave Her Lusting for More.
Let's just see you do it. Stop yapping so much.
We need some KY. Do you have that KY?
I do.
All right, go ahead. I want to see if this woman has an orgasm right here.
Of course you
Don't you?
Not really.
I will.
You will have one?
Very, very good at this.
All right, and don't talk about it because I can't have any graphic language.
Okay.
So watch a big yap.
You want me?
Yeah, you're yapping too much.
Will we hear anything?
Yeah.
Did she get very vocal?
And I should probably wear goggles, but I won't. Whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Goggles.
She's a rain woman.
Okay. Wow, here they go.
Ready?
Go ahead.
This is so hot.
So isn't this you having sex with another woman? Are you into girls?
Oh, I love girls.
Are you?
Well, I used to be, but after I got married, my husband said no more chicks. So.
All right, let's see you give her an orgasm right now.
Ready?
All right.
I'm ready.
What about what your husband said?
Let me just listen to this.
Oh, God.
Hey. Oh, it sounds like Robin.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
Is she faking it, or
I'm sorry.
sound like Norm?
Okay.
I can't even remember.
Wow, blew out the microphone. Hello? Hello? Wow.
I got a feeling her husband ain't the only actor in the family.
That was
that quickly. No, I don't think she's acting. That was for real, right?
That was for real. That was for real. She is so great at finding the G-spot.
I believe it.
I don't know.
I believe it. How do I learn how to do that?
All right.
Do that to me.
Just make a bunch of noises.
We also have a website called BetterLoveLife.com, Better Love Life. We have thousands of techniques like this. And this one she actually had a full release, but you couldn't see that part.
Yeah, we don't want to see that.
Yeah.
That's a little, even for Norm, that's too much. I totally bought into that.
I got to say.
It was real. I couldn't even remove, it was
I wish I could do that to a woman.
down on me.
You know what she was doing?
I wasn't watching, but it sounded like an appendix attack.
Not to get too graphic, but she had her like a bowling ball, Howard.
Yeah.
She was all over the place.
Yeah, she was all over her.
Well, it was dual stimulation, C-spot, G-spot.
Why don't you take off your clothes, honey?
Yeah. Well, I don't because I'm the doctor.
No, please.
You know what this is?
Doctor.
This is a great way for her to get chicks and, to keep her husband, tell her husband, oh, it's just for the, for work.
Well, it is for work.
Is that what you do? Like, do you have an actual office?
Yes, I do.
And do you do that for women when they come to your office?
No, usually I'll sit down next to them and I'll talk them through having a big O with a vibrator or just manually. But I don't usually
teach men how to do that to women?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Absolutely. And I have a 99% success rate.
Can you teach Norm to do that right now?
I can teach any guy to give a woman an orgasm in any situation.
Norm, go over there and give her an orgasm. Let me see you do it. Mr.
Normally I bring rubber gloves. But,
all right, well, good for you. You don't need them here.
No guy wants to go over there and try to see if they can do it.
Artie!
Benji, you want to learn?
I haven't given a woman an orgasm yet, and I ain't going to start now.
I'll teach
you.
She'll do it. She'll let you do it.
She'll let Benji do it?
Yeah, right? Okay, sure.
You don't care?
No, I'm okay with that.
Benji's pretty gross.
Our secret weapon, Benji's coming over.
Do you want my rubber gloves, Benji? You should have.
Okay, so we need some KY. Will you grab it over there?
He doesn't want gloves, I don't think.
He looks scared. Oh, wait! No, not that! Oh, he's so sick.
All right, Benji, sit down. I don't want to see this.
He didn't say to
I have to take a break. Norm, I'm sorry. I have to take...
You know, Norm, you looked at that, though, didn't you?
I'm looking at you.
Benji was ready to bang this broad.
Yeah, forget it. I don't want to go through this. All right, anyway, girls, thank you. You are great guests. We'll be back right after this. Norm, you still staying with us for the news?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we'll finish the news when we come back.
What if the gutter-mouthed shock jock bad boy of radio turns out to be a really nice guy who won't let his own daughters hear his show? The FCC couldn't do it, NBC couldn't do it, my mother couldn't do it, his mother couldn't do it, but this film might do it. This film might be the thing that finally gets Howard Stern off the air. About 5 years ago, I was in a cab. The cabbie was listening to Howard Stern, who was going ballistic about me. That Joel Siegel, who calls him a critic, he said he wouldn't know a good movie if it mugged him. He must have gone on for half an hour. Well, Howard, what are you going to say about this review of your movie? I liked it. A lot. Not only that, you're a good actor besides. So there. This is the kind of movie, even if you don't like him, you'll like him. Even if you don't think he's funny, you'll laugh.
95 X. You're listening to Howard Stern.
All right, Robin, time for more news. Obviously, we were doing the news, and people started getting naked and giving themselves orgasms.
What happened?
I don't know. I thought that was kind of hot.
Did you?
Norm ruined it for me, though. He wouldn't look.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I did. Want to see? Come over here. I swear, I think I can do it.
Do it on Artie.
Artie, come here. I just have to hook my finger a certain way. I actually did learn something.
Yeah?
I was asking the girl after we went to commercial, yeah.
Oh, so you got the technique down.
I think so. Norm was all uptight, though.
You'll have to give us a report.
Norm wouldn't even look at a naked chick.
What is wrong with Benji?
What do you mean?
What'd he do?
Well, they told him to come over to learn the technique, and he started disrobing.
Yeah, that's yet another technique.
Yeah. The old-fashioned way.
Nobody wanted to learn anything from you, Benji.
Benji was going to just bang her.
And what's Norm's problem? Norm doesn't,
Okay, I'll bang.
Norm's all uptight. Norm's a player. He doesn't let on here, but I know some things about Norm. Old Norm.
So Norm shouldn't be acting like such a prude?
Yeah, Norm's no prude.
I'm not a prude at all.
Yeah.
No.
During the break, Norm vomited.
I watched a porno.
Yeah, which one?
I don't know, man. I don't get them at home or anything, but when I'm in a hotel, I turn them on.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like about them?
What?
You can't time them right because they don't tell you, you know? And so you're busy pleasuring yourself.
Right.
And so I'm watching this one, I'm pleasuring myself and everything, and there's all this intercourse going on,
right.
Stuff, and different people all over each other. All of a sudden, you know, I'm ready to
finish.
All of a sudden, it cuts to two dudes in a lawyer's office. And they're like, we got to get that guy. All of a sudden, there's like a story. So like I stop and I start trying to figure out the story. They're like, we got to get that Sanchez.
You have to pre-watch a porno. It can't be, because that can really happen to you. You could end up the big moment could be 2 men on screen.
And,
and it's the worst.
That guy's face.
Right. Oh, it's awful.
You can't fast forward in a hotel either.
You know, as a kid, you didn't have porno. I didn't have porno. They had stag films, but you couldn't get your hands on any. I used to watch Gilligan's Island and pleasure myself.
Sure, me too.
And I would wait for the sexy actress.
I don't care what they say. If you like Marianne better than Ginger, you're a fag.
Right, exactly. I would wait for Ginger, and finally be a Ginger, and then all of a sudden you'd be ready to finish, and Mr. Howell would come on.
Yeah, I was going to say, how long was that shot on Ginger? Not
long.
Oh, I thought...
You can't say that. You can't say that.
You arrived all over...
I arrived. Even worse, Mrs. Howell. No. Put it back on Mr. Howell.
No lovey.
No lovey. Lovey. Anyway, Robin, let's finish the news. Norm Macdonald, by the way, we really should watch A Minute with Stan Hooper, Wednesday nights at 8:30 on Fox. This guy is really working hard, and he wants you to watch the show.
All right.
That's a great show. It's a smash hit.
There you go.
Well, we all want to be in on it.
Yeah, you want to be in on the ground floor.
Yeah, I don't want to miss that.
We talked about this earlier, how this woman who was confined to a wheelchair because she has bad knees wound up stabbing her son to death. They got into a fight because she accused him of stealing money from her. They think he was stealing money because of some old drug debt or something. And they started yelling at each other. He lifted his mother out of the wheelchair and threw her on the bed and started, I guess, pummeling her. But she managed to drag herself out of the bed and throw herself back into her motorized wheelchair. And she got it to, she revved it and got into the kitchen to get a knife, and then she came back and stabbed him.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
Yeah. The thing that's really crazy about this story is they're calling her a granny. She's 55 years old. And I'm like...
Oh, is she black?
What does that have to do with it?
What does that have to do with it?
Oh, nothing.
What
does that have to do with it?
Don't say black. We have to bleep that.
Granny? That's black?
No, I meant African American.
No, but what does granny have to do with her?
Well, I thought African American grandmothers were a lot younger.
Oh, you're saying that a lot of these people have a teenage pregnancy?
I didn't say these people.
Well, I don't know. You're saying black.
Because that threw us for a loop.
Yeah, I thought you were racist.
Oh, maybe you're onto something, though, because I was saying granny, she's only 4 years older than me.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're at that age.
Oh, shut up.
What are you saying, black grandmothers are 32?
What's that?
What are you saying, black grandmothers are 32 years old?
No, I'm not. I would never say that.
All right. So anyway, I don't know what Norm's up to.
Well, Ronnie's a grandpa. He's 54.
Wow, that's very...
Ronnie the limo driver.
Is he black?
Yeah. I think his beard is black now.
He's dying.
I think Ronnie's dyeing his beard.
Yeah. I don't know.
Why don't you just take a shave?
That'd help.
Over the weekend, the United States announced that they were shutting down the missions in Saudi Arabia because of imminent attacks by terrorists. And, of course, there were terrorist attacks. So we know what's going on.
Absolutely.
Now they're saying, they're warning the Saudi Arabians to get your act together. Stop thinking that this is not going to happen. The mission of Al-Qaeda is to topple the Saudi royal family.
Certainly.
So they'd better stop thinking that this is just going to go away. It's there to stay.
Why are there no blacks in Stan Hooper?
What's that, man?
Think about that. No black characters in Stan Hooper.
You've seen the program.
No. I'm just guessing now based on your last comment.
There's a 22-year-old black grandmother in Stan Hooper.
22.
Granny Hooper.
No blacks in Dirty Work either, Robin.
Oh,
yes, there were.
Oh, there sure were.
Yeah.
What were they doing?
There was a hooker. One of the dead hookers.
All right.
Anything else, Robin, in the news?
Yes. You know how when you lose weight, you find that you start eating again, your weight starts to go up again?
Yeah, that happens.
They think that it's because they've done a study, people burn about 300 to 400 fewer calories per day than expected after they lose weight. And they think the reason for that is that your skeletal muscles become more efficient. So that's why you're having trouble keeping the weight off.
Right. Your body retains it. See?
No, I don't really understand, but...
No, you're skinny. You don't understand.
Yeah, you've never had a problem. Mike Tyson is possibly going to enter some kind of a weird contest where he'll be fighting a sumo wrestler.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that. I'm going to bet on that.
I'm going to fight a sumo wrestler.
Ali did that. Ali fought a...
I'm going to fight a sumo wrestler and I'm going to rape him. I'm going to rape a sumo wrestler on COVID, he said.
Yeah, there's some weird Japanese tournament called K1.
The Japanese tournament called Rape a Sumo Wrestler.
So first you beat him up and then you rape him.
Yeah, first I'll beat him up and then I'll rape him.
That's the wrong order.
It's a wildly popular and vicious Japanese sport that pits masters of different fighting arts against each other.
Wow.
First I kill him, then I beat him up, then I rape him.
That's it.
And they say this Akibono versus Tyson is the K1 fans' dream.
Wow.
That's like a dream match.
How much does he get paid for something like that?
I think around $10 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Normal do it for 5. Double or nothing.
Actually, that's the Akibono guy. He's got a 3-fight deal for $10 million.
Oh.
But I'm sure with Tyson in the ring, they've got to give Tyson some money.
Oh, sure they do.
Watch out, Akibono.
Here comes Tyson.
I'm coming.
Also in the news, a country's prosperity is closely related to the average IQ of its population, according to new research that has mapped out global intelligence levels. The study of 60 countries identified a clear correlation between assessment of national mental ability and real gross domestic product. Researchers at the University of Ulster in Northern Ireland and the University of Tampere in Finland tested, and here's what they found.
University of Tampere?
Yeah.
What'd they find?
They found out that smart guys make more money than dumb guys.
Yeah.
Well, it's the whole country that fares well.
And it was a big survey.
They found that Pacific Rim countries had the highest scores. Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, China, Hong Kong, and Singapore.
So the smarter the people, the more money the country makes.
Right. They had the highest IQs. Their average IQ was 105.
See, I never would have guessed that.
The next brightest were the populations of Europe, the United States, Canada. Well, you know, lots of white people here who thought they were the smartest.
Right.
That's not the case.
Oh, I know that.
Well, we know that.
Canada, the United States, Australia, and New Zealand average about 100 for...
And 100 is the average.
That's the average.
So who's the highest IQ? Japan?
All those Pacific Rim countries.
Wow.
Japan, South Korea, China, Singapore.
Why is that? Why are they so smart?
I don't really understand it. I guess God, gives and takes away,
Yeah.
Makes them smart, and then they have a very small...
penis.
There you go.
That's why they're smarter?
Yes. I'm doing a study now. I found that tall people are better at basketball than short people.
You're putting a lot of money into that survey.
Yeah, and I got to prove it. Yeah. That's the thing. They want evidence.
I'm not done. In South Asia, North Africa, and most Latin American countries, the score was an average of 85.
Ooh.
Yeah. What's that like? Retarded?
Yeah, that's borderline retarded.
It's a retarded country.
Several retarded countries.
What do you do with that retarded country?
Hey, retard!
Hey.
Get back to your retarded country.
That's ridiculous. It's a Down syndrome country.
Right.
That's right. Let's be correct.
Yeah.
The Matrix Revolutions was #1 at the box office, made $50 million over the weekend. Its total gross for the 5 days was $85.5 million.
Nice.
And how about that Elf with the great Will Ferrell?
Elf was #2, made $32 million. And
Artie Lang.
Outing.
I know. Artie's great in it.
Artie getting big laughs.
Did you see the movie Elf?
I saw the preview.
I liked it.
You saw the preview?
With Artie in it. Every minute I turn on my TV.
That's right.
It looks great.
Well, here's Will Ferrell. He jokes about the young fans who will be grossed out when he kisses a girl in the movie. A1.
What? He has that backwards.
Oh, what?
I know a lot of it. I've been on the website cootie.com, and there's an uproar. There's a lot of...
Yeah, who cares? You watch a lot of TV?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do?
Sure.
What do you like? What do you watch?
I like the sports.
Sports? Smallville, you watch that?
Smallville's great.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Are you a big Smallville person?
Yeah,
I like that
Smallville because my kid watches it, and you know, it's cool to see. Well, it's kind of depressing, but the guy's the father.
The guy's the father.
Right. The guy from Duke of Hazzard?
Yeah, which I think of as a young dude.
Right.
He's an old dude.
What about Millionaire? You watched that Joe Millionaire?
I watched it last year.
Did you ever get in a fight with Joe Millionaire?
What? Did he get into a fight with Joe Millionaire?
The new one. He got in a fight, but he didn't tell me what happened.
Really?
What happened?
No, I don't know anything about Joe Millionaire.
Why'd you get in a fight with that guy? The guy with the cowboy hat.
I never got in a fight with
What
Joe
happened?
Millionaire.
Tell me.
This is incendiary.
What are you doing, fighting with a guy on a TV show?
I would never fight with a millionaire. Hey, what about, this is a good idea I thought of, Celebrity Joe Millionaire. You know?
Right.
And it would be a celebrity like Artie.
Right.
Sounds great.
And he's a celebrity, so all the girls would think he was rich.
Right.
And then at the end he'd go, I got no money.
You'd find out that he just blew it all with cocaine and gambling.
Right.
Yeah.
Because people would just assume he was rich.
There you go.
And I'm on TV every
Anything
day.
else in the news, Robin?
Keanu Reeves of the #1 movie says viewers will not have all the questions answered by Matrix Revolutions. B1.
Oh. I was hoping to have all the things answered.
These are questions that have no answers, but you can search for the answers.
Good thing I'm from a country with an average IQ.
Or they do, but you ultimately have to come to them yourself.
Okay.
Well, obviously Keanu Reeves is not from the Pacific Rim.
He's from like a Latin American.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson's in the new movie Love, actually, with a bunch of different people, Hugh Grant and Emma Thompson.
Yeah.
And here he says audiences seeking an escape will enjoy this picture. B4.
It's wonderful to have films like this and to have the quality of films like this that Richard has written that does transport.
All right.
But what if you want to escape Liam Neeson?
Why would you want to do that?
I wouldn't, but I'm saying.
What did he do to you?
And Scary Movie 3 is still in the theaters. Jenny McCarthy is one of the stars, and here she talks about the rumors that she and Pamela Anderson hated each other prior to working on the film. A3.
I didn't hear any rumors.
The funny thing about that is I'm doing interviews and people are saying, well, you patched up the bad pact between you two. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Nobody even cares. What is she on? A Coke?
Seems to have been a big deal to her.
Who slipped her roofies?
And finally, Adam Buckman in the Post today is saying that it seems that the feud between David and Jay is over.
Well, yeah, now that Jay is winning, I guess.
They say that Letterman has been mentioning Jay in the monologue more and more, and that Leno extended, congratulations to David Letterman on his show the other day. So maybe the bad blood is over.
It's too bad. I hate to hear that. I love bad blood.
That's what's happening.
I live for bad blood. I love a fight.
You love it when people are fighting.
I do. Enjoy it. Norm, you're a great guy. Miss you, man. We never see you.
Well, I'm going to come to New York.
It's just our theme music. Yeah, go ahead. You're going to come to New York and what?
Yeah, to come to New York and visit you guys, man. Talk to you.
We'll never see you again.
Maybe we
That's
could
right.
be
We'll
friends.
see him in another 5 years.
Yeah. I guess when you get your next show, you'll come see us.
In 8 years.
I thought I was your friend, but it turns out David Spade is your big friend.
Oh.
David calls me. You don't.
That's what friends do.
Yeah, friends get in touch.
I know.
You consider Artie a friend. Do you ever call Artie on the phone?
I told you his phone has some odd thing.
That's true. You must try.
Yeah. See Norm on A Minute with Stan Hooper Wednesday nights at 8:30 on Fox, the very funny Norm Macdonald. I want to thank Wayne Brady for the tribute to Bobby Hatfield. That was touching.
What a great idea that was.
I also want to thank Chauncey Hayden from Steppin' Out Magazine for coming by and showing Robin his penis. And the two broads who unexpectedly showed up and started giving each other orgasms.
Yeah, everybody was looking at private parts today.
Yeah, everything was hot. It was all good. Chauncey's penis was really horrible, huh?
Well, it's sad.
Yeah.
I mean, and you look and you go, if they take 2 inches, forget about it.
Where are they going to get 2 inches from? All right, everybody else, we'll see you tomorrow. Later this week, Will Ferrell will be here.
Great guy.
Kid Rock and the finals of America's Smartest Stripper, 50 Cent, Simon Cowell, Lawrence Taylor, all kinds of different people will be coming in.
Lawrence Taylor.
LT,
Cool.
the great LT.
Yeah, love that.
All right. And Norm, good luck with the show a minute with Stan Hooper. We'll see you tomorrow.
95X. Always the innovator. Never the imitator. The imitator. WAQX. Manliest Syracuse. Rock Radio. 95X. At this time, the Howard Stern Radio Network leaves the airwaves for technical adjustments.
David Ross is on the...
Wait, you really are a moron.
Why?
I mean, I heard you on the wrap-up show. I'm going to play it where they're asking you about who's running for president.
Politics is not my thing, man.
Motherfucker, you're stupid. I mean, do you ever open the paper ever?
Yeah, I open it a little bit.
You thought Barack Obama was a Republican.
He's a good guy. I think I'm going to vote for Obama. I really am.
Yeah, Obama?
Sure he's got to be better than the asshole we have in the White House now, so.
It's still a horse race.
Do you know who she is, Hillary Clinton? Yeah, you know
Sure,
that.
she's Clinton's wife.
What does she do for a living?
She's, I know what she is. She's the governor of,
which country?
Of New York, right? Isn't she the governor?
No,
wait, that would be
governor.
I mean,
yeah,
Pataki.
She's the governor of Pataki. Do you still think Pataki's governor?
No, she's now.
Who's the governor of New York?
She's the governor.
Right. Okay.
Of New York.
And who are the senators?
That's a good question.
Brownback or something?
Yeah,
right,
Brownback
Senator
is senator.
Yeah.
And who's the other one? We have how many senators?
If you're asking for another one, we must have two.
So Brownback and who else?
Well,
I won't call you an idiot if you get this. Well, you got Brownback, right? You know that Hillary Clinton's the governor of New York. Who is the other senator from New York? You'll impress me if you know that.
I think I got it. He used to be the district attorney of New York.
Go ahead.
Robert Morgenthau.
Oh,
very good.
Very
All right.
I just have to think. I just have to think.
Yeah. You know, when you think, you're impressive.
Wow.
That's why I don't do it much. I don't.
So
like
you knew Senator Morgenthau.
and Brownback.
And Brownback.
And the governor.
And the governor, Clinton.
I think she. I know she has something to do with New York. I think she's the governor.
Good. Well, all right. You've impressed me.
But like I said, politics is not my thing. You know?
Should be. And after you got those right, I mean, not everyone can answer
You're
that.
ready for, what is that?
Impressive.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Who's smarter
You can
than a
answer
fifth
so
grader?
many
You
questions.
know what?
How many senators are there total?
Well, I'm guessing two.
Two
You're
senators
guessing.
total? No,
Maybe.
from New York, but then how do you...
Probably two per state, 100 senators, 50 states.
Good, all right, you're on the target there.
Did you ever notice that everything Sal doesn't know isn't his thing?
Yeah.
Like being smart isn't his thing.
Yeah. You never read the newspaper?
Being a producer is not your thing.
You never read the newspaper? Nothing.
I do read the newspaper. I read
You do?
page 6.
Oh.
Oh, you
Gossip.
skip right past the first page.
You know, it's just... this is not CNN, Howard. This is the Howard Stern Show.
Okay.
You know, this
I
is
just thought
not,
maybe you're curious.
Hannity and
For
Combs.
your own life, you might want to know.
Listen
some
to
of
me.
these things.
It's not Hannity and Combs.
I'm glad I didn't vote for Bush, and now nobody can blame me.
But you
know
said
what I
in the
mean?
wrap-up
But
show...
maybe you should have voted
you
for
don't
the
vote.
other guy.
But hey, who is the other guy? The other guy could have fucked up too, and then you couldn't blame me.
He doesn't vote, and he considers that a good thing because he says on the wrap-up show, there's no difference. Look how bad the country's doing. So if I voted...
You'd be responsible.
Yeah,
Yes.
look what all the assholes who voted for Bush. Now they regret it. Not
how about
me.
if
I'm
you
like,
had voted,
hey,
how
I
about if
stayed
you
out.
had voted for the other guy, and we wouldn't have had Bush?
You could have saved us.
Well, that's all hearsay. We don't know what this guy would have done.
Hearsay. Hearsay.
All right,
No,
thank you.
it's not.
And that's why I'm going to go against the grain. I'm seriously considering voting for Obama. And
Yeah.
I do mean that because
Why?
this
Why do you
world
like
has been
him?
so screwed up for the past 100 years.
Well, why do you like Obama? What is he for?
He's pro-choice, which I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, look, if you're a black guy in America and you can push the people to vote for you, that's impressive. And I mean that
In
I got
in the
it.
most sincere way.
All right, I got
So
to stop
that's
this
so,
conversation. Everything that comes out of your mouth is stupid. All right, thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
With Howard to talk about our new Hall & Oates tour, holiday album, and also my
new webcast called Live from Daryl's House that's coming out tomorrow, actually.
Well, Daryl Hall, look at you, man. You look good.
Oh, thank you.
I like the beard.
Oh, you like the beard? You know, I'm up in the woods, man. So it's my woodsman's look.
And the shirt.
So we were all speculating. How come the other cat isn't here? I mean, I know you're the guy with the talent, and you wrote all the songs.
Well, no, I knew you were going to say that. The other guy with the talent and who wrote Man Eater, Out of Touch, and She's Gone. Let's see, where is he? He's in the woods also in Colorado, though. So you know.
Do you live in the woods?
Yeah, I live up in Dutchess County.
Oh, you do, but you're not close with. I mean, when I say Hall and Oates, we think of like two brothers who, went through all
that would be correct.
Yeah.
Two brothers that live on opposite sides of the world.
But the fact of the matter is, you're not crazy about Oates personally, right? Is that true? Come on, be honest. I mean,
be honest? You want me to be honest?
Yeah, be honest.
Am I crazy about him? Well, he makes me crazy sometimes.
He makes you nuts.
But no, I like John, man. John and I have been friends since we're teenagers, man.
But you're not friends. I mean, you don't hang out together.
Well, we're more than friends. We're like brothers.
No, but wait a second. You do not.
Sometimes you're not friends with your brother.
Hall and Oates don't hang out together. Like, you guys don't go to a bar together. You don't go and play video games together. You don't.
I don't do any of that stuff alone.
Do you call each other on the phone?
Not very often.
Really? So when it comes time to tour, when it comes time to do a new album or something musical, you pick up the phone and you call them and say, okay, it's time, but it's not awkward that you don't speak to each other other than that?
No, because we see each other all the time. We're working all the time.
But you don't like him. Because if you liked him, you would hang out with him, wouldn't you?
If he lived close to me, I'd hang out with him.
What irritates you?
He used to. What irritates me?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, let's see. Nothing irritates me because I'm so used to him.
Do you ever have a
I'm beyond irritation.
Is there ever a non-work conversation? Like, do you ever say, hey, how you doing?
How's your family?
Well, basically, I see his family all the time because we travel together.
He's married?
Yeah, he has a wife and a really cool kid, Tanner. And, we travel together. I mean, in fact, we seldom have musical conversations. How's that?
How old were you when you met your partner?
16.
16 years old. You were in bands. You were both musical guys. The way I heard it is you were playing somewhere. He was playing in the same place. There was some sort of fight broke out, and you guys met each other in an elevator.
Yeah. Actually, we were 17. Yeah, we had just started. We were just finishing high school and starting Temple University. And he had a band and I had a band, and that's how we met.
And you said, we'll be a twosome. Let's go out. Let's go to some coffee houses. Let's play some places together.
Actually, no. We were friends because we both liked Philly soul. We were both in soul bands,
right.
And we started sharing rooms together when we were in college, and we didn't work together until after we got out of school.
Well, when you write, do you write together ever, or is it always separate?
Not so much anymore. We always did things separately. Our first thing was we said we're going to be two guys, we're going to share a stage. So from the very beginning, it was sort of two separate guys. But we write together occasionally, and we write separately a lot.
So you meet each other at 17. You say, let's form a band together. We'll call it Hall and Oates.
That was on the mailbox. So
was there ever a discussion that it would be Oates and Hall?
No, because my name was first on the mailbox.
I see. So it became Hall and Oates. That sounded good. It sounded good to you.
Yeah, it sounded good to me.
That's right. And there comes a time where you have your first hit record. Was this amazing to you? Did it look like for a while nothing was ever going to happen with this band? Did you ever think of leaving him?
It went up and down for a long time before.
How long was that time before you had a success?
We first started playing together in like 1971 or 2, and let's see. Then we put out She's Gone. We wrote and put out She's Gone, and it wasn't really a hit. But then a group called Tavares had a hit with it, and it was like a #1 R&B record. And then we had Sarah Smile. That was our first hit.
I didn't understand this about you. Sarah was a woman that you lived with for 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a serious relation. Never married her.
Not officially, no.
You lived together, and you reference Sarah in your music a lot.
No kidding. I wrote tons of songs about her, with her. She co-wrote Man Eater and Out of Touch, and God, I can't even tell you how many songs.
So she co-wrote these songs. She still makes money from the Hall & Oates catalog.
Yeah, lots of money.
Yeah, and when you guys split up after 30 years, this had to be an emotional trauma. This is the woman you wrote Sarah Smile for.
How do you split up with that woman?
I know. It's not easy. In fact,
were you faithful?
You're asking me right now. That's 6 years ago, and I'm still splitting up, man.
Really? Huh?
She left you, or you left her?
It was mutual. It was
so
just
that means
one
you
of those
left
things. Her. Yeah, well,
all right. Yeah. So was it that the temptation of the road? I mean, you are certainly a good-looking dude.
It wasn't the temptation of the road. We went way past that stuff.
Did you cheat on her on the road when you were the height of Hall & Oates, and you guys are going around and you're doing live performances, and the women are throwing themselves at you? Is it almost impossible not to bang someone else?
Yeah. The word is yes.
Yeah. So you had your sex outside.
So you guys
Absolutely.
work through that, you're saying?
Yeah, early on, from the very beginning.
So what happened? Did Sarah just get older and you get I mean, listen, let's face it, you're around a lot of young, attractive women. There's no way you can remain interested.
It wasn't had nothing to do with older or any of that stuff. It had to do with just, hey, man.
Life changes.
Life changes. Life changes.
30 years is a long time.
It's a long time.
So where you used to write Sarah Smile, now when you sing the song, do you want to vomit? I mean, do you want to throw up and say...
I'm still singing it to her.
Do you still wonder why you were in love with her in the first place? Have you you haven't lost that love?
No, I have no questions about why I was in love with her.
Has Sarah hooked up with another guy at this point?
You know what? I think so, but I'm not sure.
You don't know. You don't want to know. Do you speak to
no, I don't. Yeah,
really
I do
actually.
speak to her. Well, we have our ups and downs, but right now I'm not really talking to her much. But we go between really friendly to not friendly at all.
Let me ask you something. Is there another woman in your life now?
What, are you kidding? You probably didn't miss a day. Guy like this, rock star, give me a break.
I just say I'm in transition right now.
You're in transition.
You have a girlfriend, don't you?
No, actually, I don't.
You don't?
I had one for 7 years, but...
Is it hard to be alone?
I got used to it.
Do you live up in this isolated area by yourself?
I got my people. You know, I have a extended family. My sister and everybody lives near me. And
near you, but you live in the house by yourself.
Right now, yeah.
Like a farm kind of community. And you sit there by yourself, and you don't get lonely.
Nope.
You're able to do it.
He's got mountains of books.
Do you kill animals and eat them? Do you do the whole thing?
Well, since I got Lyme's disease, I sort of stopped doing that, but I was a major hunter.
You had Lyme's disease?
I have Lyme disease.
How did you get it?
Living in the country, the way everybody gets it.
You were out hunting and a tick got on
you don't have to be hunting. You can walk in your front yard. You can be in a suburban neighborhood and get Lyme's disease. It's one of the biggest.
How bad is it to have Lyme's disease?
Bad. It's bad. Well, it can run the gamut of mildly debilitating to severely debilitating.
I worry about that where I am. There's all these ticks and all that kind of stuff. I do. I always check myself every night. I look. But why didn't you move away from this area where there's so many ticks once you got this disease?
Well, because I like living in that part of the world. I like living in nature.
You used to go hunting, you used to do all that stuff, and now you're a little bit paranoid about doing that.
Well, I don't like to spend that much time in the deep woods anymore.
Because of the ticks.
Yeah.
These fucking ticks.
I know.
They ruined your woods experience.
They really did. You know, I used to like to, I got a lot of land. I used to four-wheel around, take walks in the woods. Fuck that now. You know, you have.
What do you do? You sit in the house and you're hiding from the ticks.
Well, I had to put up this deer fence at great expense, and I got to check myself all the time.
The ticks won.
The ticks did win.
Did you find the actual tick that landed on you?
No.
You never did.
Never
you never
did.
Saw, how were you diagnosed?
Is it still in there?
I assume you had sore throats, you had fevers.
I had all kinds of tremors and fevers, and they thought I had spinal meningitis and multiple sclerosis and all.
How long ago was this?
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah, I'm just getting over it now.
What, they treat you with antibiotics?
Yeah, heavy antibiotics and herbal things.
Oh, wow. And you now feel better?
Every once in a while I have a kind of a weird day, but yeah, 99.9% of the time I'm fine.
Are you able to exercise? Are you able to get back into a routine?
Yeah, all that. Yeah, that's all working.
He's so right. Daryl Hall is so right about these ticks.
Oh no!
Never mind the terrorists. War on ticks.
Well,
I'm not. That's no shit.
I'm telling you. How can we get rid of?
You know, it's the. Well, first of all, kill all the fucking deer.
Really?
That's what I said. We'd have to get rid of the deer.
Yeah. Kill the fucking deer.
Oh.
Does your penis get affected?
Monhegan, let me tell you a story. Monhegan Island in Maine had a major tick problem, and what they did, it was very controversial among the citizens, and they killed all the fucking deer, and the Lyme's disease went away.
It did, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
But I was
fucking rats, man. You know, in the Middle Ages, would anybody said no, they're pretty, man. Those rats, so they carry bubonic plague.
Kill them.
Fuck them.
Right.
Fuck the ticks.
You know, you're making me think.
But
I love to look at deer. I think they're beautiful and all that. And
they're fucking giant rats, 180-pound rats.
Wow.
This is the guy who wrote Sarah Smile?
Yeah. Gee, I thought you were a peacenik.
He didn't write anything about a deer.
I see you on the We Are the World video. Wasn't that you?
That's people, man. That's not fucking deer.
And if people can...
ticks per deer, right?
Yeah, you know, every tick has like 2,000-3,000 ticks on it.
Every deer has...
Every deer. And they all have Lyme's disease. They're walking
monsters.
Plague things.
So let's get rid of them.
Yes,
you know, this is what
agree.
I say about sharks, too. People talk about our oceans. People are afraid to surf. We love the ocean. Kill all the sharks, too. Right? Come on, let's go.
Well,
what are we sitting here for?
If millions of people got eaten by sharks, I'd agree. But millions of people are getting bit by ticks. So there you go.
All right, you're with me on the deer
I
thing.
didn't know
That's
we'd
good.
have
I'm
the
with you.
anti-deer movement.
Wow. So when we
kill the rabbits, too. Fuck them, too.
You're angry today.
Sure, I'm always angry.
Fucking rabbits and deer. So they've really. So now you're feeling better though. That's
you think I'm joking, by the way? I'm not joking.
You're joking.
We get it,
brother. I'm right with you.
Okay.
I'll kill a couple of deer.
You know, when I was a kid, I lived in the country, and it was an unusual experience to see a deer because the deer population wasn't allowed to grow because it was controlled. It was controlled.
Yeah.
And now they're everywhere. They're fucking people up. People crash into them with cars.
Right.
They're really a major menace.
That's what it was like with blacks in my neighborhood.
Hey!
No. I ain't going there, man.
Hey, what's with you, Artie? What's going on? We're having a perfectly reasonable conversation.
Artie wants to take it to another level.
Yeah,
No,
man,
I'm against it. I'm stating a fact. It was terrible.
But you know what? You make a very good point about this. This Lyme disease is so debilitating. I knew a guy. Remember, we had a general manager got
People die from it, man.
People die
He
from it.
had the Rocky Mountain spotted fever.
Right.
That's only one of the many diseases you can get from ticks.
And you were lucky that you survived, because what if they didn't diagnose it?
I'm lucky I can work, first of all, because I didn't think I'd be able to work. And I'm lucky I survived, because I know people that have been so sick that they thought they were going to die.
Were you in the hospital?
I was in the hospital. I was on intravenous stuff. The whole bit, man.
Wow.
I mean, it's nasty.
It sure is.
Bad.
It
All
sure
right,
is.
you know what? I hate deer now.
Me too.
There you go.
I used to love them.
We might ask you to cut some public service announcements about killing the deer, because some people don't understand.
That's right.
Give me a machine gun, man.
You got it. So why are you not getting the respect from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I wanted to ask you that. I want to talk about that for a second.
Sure,
you
let's
have
talk
written.
about that.
How many hit songs have you written? I mean,
oh God, I don't even fucking know.
How many albums have you sold?
Something like 60 million. I lost track. Something like that.
60 million albums is an amazing accomplishment.
What are you supposed to do?
Why is it a?
What am I supposed to do?
I can give you a number: 37 top 40 hits, 8 number ones, and I don't know what the album sales are, but a lot of hits. How many?
I think it's something like
70 million records.
Well, I'll give you a hint here.
10 million off.
You recently sold off half of your catalog to a publishing company, right?
Yeah.
And that brought in an estimated $25 to $50 million to Hall & Oates.
Correct.
Wow. Well, you're not hurting for cash, are you?
Yeah, but what about the Hall of Fame? What is this disrespect?
You know, all these awards, whether the Grammys or Hall of Fames or whatever, they're all political. I mean, that's no big news, and that's. I mean, what else can I say about it? It's politics.
But when you say politics,
it's the fucking voters. It's the people that are involved in voting. Okay, let me tell you what it is.
All right, who are the voters?
Kill the voters.
In the 70s and the 80s, the rock press and the rock, whatever you want to call it, the media, created a canon. They created what is hip, what is not hip, what is deserving of respect, and what is not.
Right.
And those things are, if you tried to be Woody Guthrie, or you tried to be Howlin' Wolf or whatever, you were cool.
Right.
And if you hung out with the Spinners and you hung out with Al Green, you were sort of suspect, especially if you were a white guy.
Right.
And nobody gave a shit about that. But me and John have always fallen between the cracks.
Well,
and in order to, let me finish, in order for them to justify themselves and what they wrote about, like that the Ramones were the greatest band in history and bullshit like that,
right,
then they have to disrespect me in order to justify their own shit.
Right. In other
so
words,
that's why I'm not in the Rock and Roll fucking Hall of Fame.
If you write pop songs, in other words, if you write songs that have tremendous appeal,
popular appeal, and also musical impact. Let's not forget that. It's not just
you're
popular
a real
appeal.
musician. I mean, you've written huge hit songs.
But Howard, the people he's talking about, they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I know.
Al Green and Howlin' Wolf.
Well, there's a little bit of reverse racism going on.
They allow those guys in a little bit because they don't want to look like it's just whitey.
Well, they call me Blue-Eyed Soul. That's fucking insulting, first of all.
Why is that insulting?
Because I'm a soul singer. That's like saying what, brown-eyed opera singer? If you're black?
Right.
Fuck that.
So you're bitter about it?
Yeah,
I swear to God, I never knew he was such an angry guy.
Wow. I love him.
I am bitter about it. I'm bitter about it.
But I don't blame you. In other words, I think it's funny in radio that I am not. There's something called the Radio Hall of Fame. It's a bullshit thing, and I don't really care about it. But how can you have a Radio Hall of Fame and not have me in it?
Not have you anywhere near it?
They don't even mention my name. Who's bigger than me? Let's kill some deer.
Basically nobody. Yeah, kill some fucking deer.
Who are the fucking voters?
All I know is when you said you just got $25 to $50 million, T-Bone's eyes were almost rolled back into his head.
You could keep the Hall of Fame. The Spinners ain't got that.
That's right. What are you doing with all this money that you're getting?
Wasted on building houses.
Are you building a lot of homes?
Yeah, I restore colonial houses.
That's your thing?
Yeah.
Well, who are you going to sell them to now?
Who am I going to sell them to? Yeah, I have to figure out who I'm. Yeah, I'm in the midst of finishing one big one right now.
Yeah. There'll be foreigners.
Yeah,
there'll be somebody to buy that. That's for sure.
People that like colonial houses.
So the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Grammys have ignored you as well.
That's right.
That's crazy.
It's all part of the same package of
Why
prejudice.
is everyone against you?
I told you why. Because it justifies their past.
But do you think things have changed to a certain extent with the validation of Justin Timberlake? And
of course. No. We're talking about the past. We're talking about actually our generation, right? Of rock writers. The new generation, they respect the shit out of Hall & Oates.
There's something
and, all the new bands love us.
But Hall &
so
Oates,
we've transcended the generational thing.
But Hall & Oates never was the type of band that's got up on stage and did dances to their songs and all that. You guys were serious musicians. Well, I want to ask you a question. You guys were serious musicians. Nowadays, you mentioned Justin Timberlake. It seems like Justin Timberlake's got to get up on stage and dance and jump through hoops. It's almost like a carnival.
I think the video is what caused that to happen.
Videos ruin music?
The video ruin music.
Why?
Because people, if it's a fight between the eye and the ear, the eye always wins.
Right, so the eye became more important than the ear. You have to be good looking there, you have to wear the right clothes, you have to have the whole image and all of that. And you have to be able to dance.
Yeah, basically.
Is it sicken you? Is the music industry dead?
Yes.
Is it because of the economics of it that people aren't buying CDs and records anymore?
It's because the record companies shot themselves in the foot. It's because they ate themselves.
Where did they go wrong? How could they have predicted that the technology would change and people wouldn't buy CDs?
I don't think it was just the technology.
They went wrong in so many ways.
Well,
they backed the wrong horses in a lot of ways. They ruined their own music. They backed video. It was bean counters over art. When John and I started out, we were Atlantic Records. They said, okay, go make a record. And by the way, here's a Reef Martin to help you. That doesn't happen anymore. It's like you do what we tell you to do, and if you don't do it, or if we get tired of you, then you're gone.
There's no artistic freedom, is what you're saying.
None.
Really?
Not in major labels.
This is very depressing.
It is, but if you're in Blue Note Records or Rounder Records, or do what I did early on and form your own record company, then you have freedom.
I was going to say, do you like this movement now where bands like Radiohead are putting out their own album?
Well, I don't like what Radiohead did because they devalued their own music. But I like the idea. I mean, I'm doing this thing live from Daryl's house. I'm starting tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, we should mention this now.
Yeah. And it's one of the first, and it's certainly the first of its kind of internet concerts.
What is livefromdarylshouse.com?
It's a monthly live concert. It's actually not live. I've already done the concert, but it's going to be debuted tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and then shown subsequently in part and in full anytime you want to download it.
So when you say you live in this house by yourself now, you're telling me you haven't gotten laid in a couple of months?
What do you think? I don't have visitors?
People come and visit you and they bang you and then you
I'm not the hermit of the woods,
Right.
I mean,
where do you primarily meet women? Let's say a woman.
Are you on Match.com?
Yeah. Well, how does a woman get to meet you? Does she go to your show?
Like church, libraries.
Well, the last woman you had sex with, where did you meet her? I mean,
where did I meet
women
her?
like to know. And what's your age range, by the way? What are you dating? How old's the broad you date?
I'm flexible.
Right.
I'm flexible.
Would you date a woman as old as 35?
Fuck yeah.
You would. You wouldn't
course.
go as old as 40, though.
Are you kidding me?
You've dated cougars?
Cougars?
Are you telling me you've dated older than 40?
Man,
Get out of here.
I am no ageist, man.
What is the youngest you'll have sex with? Will you go below 18?
Oh.
No.
You'll go to 18, though, right? You'll
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, you don't have that problem, huh?
I have no problems.
So the last woman you met, let's say there are women in my audience listening right now who want to meet a guy like you, successful singer, I mean, good-looking dude. How does a woman go about it? Where did this woman meet you that you had sex with?
Yeah, it's hard actually to meet me because
you're up in this ticking area.
I live in small towns. I travel all the time. I'm nowhere really. I'm everywhere and nowhere. And then when I'm on the road, which is a lot, it's hard to get to me, and not by my
design.
Well, the last lady who
exactly.
Where'd you meet this lady? The last one you visited?
Probably backstage.
Backstage.
Yeah, somebody like a meet and greet or something like
that.
Right.
And you said, "Hey, you're attractive. How you doing, honey? What's happening? Let's go have a bite to eat."
That's the short version.
And then you just say, "I'm going to take you back to my tick-infested house, and let's go."
There you go.
Let
the tick suck on your body, baby.
That's right, man. Me and the ticks are going to get a hold of you.
They need to do a meet and greet before the show. They need to buy a VIP package and do a meet and greet.
Oh. So basically, it costs you $500 to meet me. I'm the biggest whore in the world, man.
I mean, it's impressive.
$500, man, no problem.
Go ahead.
It's available.
Now, back in the day, were you one of the bands that got like caught up in drugs and all of that kind of stuff?
No,
you didn't. You didn't do any pot.
I got a weird nervous system. Pot, yeah, sure. I smoke a lot of pot. But I never really used, like, I didn't do a lot of cocaine or anything like that.
So you didn't get caught up in that whole thing?
No, not at all.
And you basically lived a pretty straight lifestyle, and you were all about the music. Sounds interesting.
Well, how do
I wouldn't call it a straight lifestyle.
Well, let me ask you something. Talk about that. Straight. Didn't people for years think you guys were gay, like you were lovers?
Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, because like a lot of people in the early 70s, we were doing the whole glam rock thing. You know,
right,
I mean,
with
did anybody
the
think
eyeshadow
Gene
and all
Simmons
that.
is gay? Jesus Christ.
Who knows?
Maybe he is. I don't know, man. But, you know, yeah, that went down. And then we had some fag from Rolling Stone that...
oh, jeez. How much more are we going to learn today?
that decided he was going to out us because he made his bones outing Elton John. So he basically outed us when we weren't out. You know,
you've never had sex.
You weren't in.
And I used that word, by the way, in a very respectful way.
You and John never had sex together. You never participated.
We had sex together, but not with each other.
In the same room, you would have sex with women.
Yeah, no problem.
Did you ever share a woman?
Maybe. I can't remember. To tell you
That's
the truth.
a once.
Yeah.
Who had the bigger penis? I mean, I imagine, you know.
Well, I haven't actually noticed.
You notice when you're in the same room with a guy and he's got a boner and you're both doing the same girl. You absolutely notice.
Well, we always say that John is German Shepherd balls with Chihuahua pants.
Ah, interesting. I'm gonna have to analyze that.
You have video of you high-fiving Oates while you're double teaming a chick?
No, we didn't go that far.
When a guy outs you, a journalist.
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you fight back, or you just say screw it? I mean, what do you do?
Well, it's kind of hard to fight back. I mean, that's the whole problem with has been or was a problem with me and the media. You can't fight the media.
You can't sue.
They always have the last word. What are you going to say?
You couldn't sue and say, hey, listen, you've disparaged me. You've said I'm gay. I'm a straight man.
Yeah, that sounds malicious to me.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to sue for. I don't know.
Yeah, it is, because you're almost saying you don't like gay people. Almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's I mean, it's actually. What they did to us is an insult to gay people, really.
Right.
That's why I feel.
That's right.
I have one question, and every guy out there probably wants to know, how do you work through cheating on your wife?
Huh? What?
You know,
you're back to that thing again. No.
He cheated on the road, and then he'd go home to Sarah.
So what? Sarah can handle it.
No, how did she handle
Because she's
that?
an extraordinary person, that's how.
Did she give you license, like you're single on the road?
It was nothing as simple as license, but you know, people do this all the time, and not just with musicians and people on the road. You know, I think that there's a pact with people that are together a long time, and they allow for each other's personalities to bear fruit.
Let me interpret.
So did she ever sleep outside of the relationship?
I never asked.
Oh.
What you do is, if you want to have a woman, a good woman like Sarah, and you want to cheat, you write Sarah Smile for her, then she shuts up. That's all.
Actually,
in a way it works. You know, it's so funny to see you dressed the way you are today and the way you look. I think it's a great look for you. It's very natural, and this is the way you're more comfortable.
Well, this is the real me, yeah.
When you had to do the glam thing, I mean, not that you had to.
That was a long time ago, man.
Because you're not really a pretty boy kind of type, but I always thought you were, because you always dressed up.
Well, I was pretty when I was young, man.
But when you perform now, do you dress more like this?
Yeah,
more
this is
like
pretty much the way I dress.
And when how old were you when you started to realize, man, I can really sing. I like music.
0. My mom was a singer in a band and a vocal teacher and all that stuff. I mean, at 2, 3 years old, I was singing.
And when do you realize you want to play guitar and sing?
Well, guitar came late. I started piano when I was 5, but I didn't start guitar until I grew up.
And when you're a kid and you sing, is it embarrassing in a way? Do people make fun of you? Do the other boys say, what's with you going around singing? What are you, a fruit?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Especially when you're like 12. And I was a boy soprano.
I was
and I was in 7th grade. You know,
it's hard to be artistic, isn't it? As a young child?
Well, I remember that. I had to sing. Actually, I sang on the Christmas album. I did "Oh Holy Night."
Yeah.
Right, and that's a real boy soprano kind of song.
Right.
And I did it, and my teachers made me sing this in front of the whole school in 7th grade, and I'm singing the song, and afterward, the cafeteria was no fun. Let me tell you.
Right. You seem like a guy who can kick ass. You look like a tough guy.
Yeah, you look like a tough guy.
Right.
I've been there.
Did you have to fight a lot as a kid because you sang?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
You would get into fist fights?
Yeah. people. I was, besides singing, I was just an unusual person in my area.
Why do you think you were attracted to black musicians more than?
I grew up in a racially integrated place. You know, you grow up around Philadelphia, especially in my day when I grew up. It's very integrated.
So there was more Motown there than
it was the sound of Philly. It was the neighborhood stuff, not Motown. It was beyond, before.
But I'm saying you get exposed to Motown and all that other stuff too.
Well,
and of course,
like I said before, Motown. Right. I mean, I do street corner music and doo-wop music, gospel music, soul music, church music. All that stuff is that's my baby food.
Well, you're a cool dude. T-Bone, you know I love you.
I love you, Howard.
Yeah. Did you ever actually beat up Oates? Did you ever have to kick his ass? I mean, did you ever have a fist?
You know something? I'd have a hard time. He was a wrestler. Do you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. John could kick ass, man.
Really? Yeah. So, I mean, mano a mano would be a tough fight.
He wrote that song, by the way.
Yes.
It would be an interesting fight. I got the reach, but he's got the grappling power.
Let's go to Sal. Sal, you're on the air in Lodi, New Jersey.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
I'll tell you what, when I heard that Darryl was going to be on this morning, I really didn't think much of it, but boy, he turned out to be a real entertaining guest.
You didn't think much of me. Fuck you.
Yeah. The hell with him.
This guy's a deer.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, that's my new thing. Yeah.
Well, I guess you won a new fan just from this interview.
Thank you, sir.
That's good. All right, thank you. I'll tell you what, let me play a little bit of this song.
You know what, the one thing we haven't asked is where the music comes from. Like, when you sit down to write a song, is it easy? Is it hard? Does it take you a long time?
Are you one of those guys who say it comes from God?
No.
You're not you came from you, right?
Yeah, came straight from my life.
Was your father upset that you became a musician?
No, they're both musicians.
So they like it?
They push me, yeah.
And were they thrilled with your success? Did they get to see your success?
And still are, yeah.
They're still alive.
Yeah.
And you have a good relationship with them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you a craftsman with the music? Or do you work at it? Or it's not streaming through you, it just doesn't come out?
Both. I'm a spontaneous person, but then I've been doing it so long, I'm into the craft of it also. But when I do a vocal, what you hear on the vocals is pretty much what I did first take and things like that. And T-Bone's there all the time. He knows. Right. Especially the end of the song, all the ad-libs and everything. That just comes out of my head.
And I want to thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
It was really great to have you here. Daryl Hall, everyone.
Daryl, what do you think now that you've met Howard and you've been in there, you mixed it up?
I love this, man. I get to say my shit, This is fantastic.
It seems like he really wanted to understand what goes into writing a song and your mindset and your upbringing and everything.
No, it was good. It was good. This was actually a really cool interview.
It's got to be different when you compare it to all the interviews you've done over the years. This has got to be one of the more unique.
Yeah, no pussyfooting.
No, definitely not. He went right for it with asking about Sarah. And
sure.
What do you think how do you think she's gonna react to hearing?
She'll have mixed reactions, but that's our relationship. Mixed reactions.
Got to keep it open and say what you really mean. But that was a really good interview.
Thank you.
And good luck with your holiday album and the holiday shows and everything.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Comedian, I'm here to hang out and shoot the shit with Howard, the guy who gave me a career. So, hope you enjoy it.
Where is Craig Gass? I mean, I know
he's in the green room, I suppose, waiting for somebody to escort him in here.
Oh, there he is.
Nobody helping.
Nobody even helping him. What's the matter, Will? What, are you a little dopey today? What? Why are you so dopey? What happened?
You're admitting to dopiness?
I didn't hear you call for him.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
How you doing, Craig?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Yeah. See, that's Craig's real voice. Very rarely will I have him do that.
That's right. We're talking to Craig today.
They always keep me out of my real voice, but it's great to be here, man.
I forget all the impressions he does. That's why he's
one of my favorites was Tracy Morgan. You guys finally had him in since the last time I was in. Did I tell you that guy is a fucking nut?
Yeah.
That guy's crazy.
Do you do a good Tracy Morgan?
Yeah, I've always...
That's
just
why we had him in.
From the stories of seeing
What's with
him...
your beard, by the way? What is that?
It's a very funny facial hair thing.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what it is.
Dude, it's not looking good. It looks rather satanic. It's like... It's a beard, but it's like...
He's got the too dark black hair, the satanic beard.
Yeah, I don't even know how to...
The Anton Levy beard.
You dye your hair black, right?
Yeah.
And now
I started getting gray when I was 13.
Yeah, and the beard is dyed black.
A little bit,
yeah. And it's just...
A little.
Everything's way too black and evil looking. It's not a good look.
Yeah, it's always good to come
Do women say they like it?
You know what? Actually, my girlfriend actually says she doesn't.
You have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I got a girlfriend.
You settled on one girl?
Yeah. A really nice girl, actually.
This guy was
How'd
banging.
You get a nice
this
girl?
guy was, I don't know how nice she could be if you're getting her. But, no, he for a while, Craig would bang every chick associated with our show if he could get his hands on her. You even had that one-legged girl, the Miss Amputee, right?
One-arm girl.
Oh, she has no arm.
One arm, right?
Yeah, it was funny because the day that she was on talking about the relationship, I got a call from, I got a text message from Iris John. Then I saw my phone ringing from Bob Levy. I was in Detroit or Minneapolis, and I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Bob Levy's calling
and
me.
everybody's texting and calling.
Yeah, and the message from Bob Levy is like, "Hey, it's Bob Levy. There's a one-armed girl throwing you under the bus. Is that possible? How does a one-armed girl throw anyone under the bus?"
She picked you up and threw you under the bus.
Yeah, and
I kind of remember, like, she was on, and she was saying Craig was an asshole.
Right.
I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, she said that Craig would sit there listening to the radio, waiting for himself to be mentioned, and he would shush. He would shush her every time she tried to speak. Shh, shh. How did you end up banging her?
It wasn't quite like that. I met her at a show.
By the way, say hello to George Takei.
Hey, George, how are you? Finally get to sit in with you.
Do you do a George Takei impression?
I guess it wouldn't be that hard to go, oh my.
Oh
and,
my.
and everyone loves it. It's such a rich voice.
Do you do William Shatner? Do you do?
I never. A lot of people do William Shatner, so I always avoided it.
Usually it's Scotty of the chart.
Yeah, wait, here is George Takei to do his impression of William Shatner. Go ahead.
Oh, I love George Takei. What is that? What is it? Who is that?
All you have to do.
Are you familiar with Craig Gass's work, George?
No, I'm afraid I.
Would you like to hear him do Sam Kinison, which I think is his best?
I would love
do you remember Sam Kinison and what he sounded like?
Yes.
You do. All right. Then close your eyes, George, and see if you can imagine him here in the room.
I do the voice of Sam Kinison, and it's a voice a lot of people remember. Back in the day on this show, you go, wait a second. I thought this guy was dead. Oh!
It's like he's here, isn't it?
I had to peek.
You had to look.
to make sure.
You thought he was really
we
here.
didn't sneak Sam in.
That's impressive, isn't it?
It is very impressive. What else? Who else do you do?
That's it. No, you do.
Tracy Morgan, who I love. Tracy Morgan, he's crazy. I'm a Jedi. I am a Jedi. I'm from Dagobah. I'm personal friends with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes.
That's
crazy.
That is good.
Al Pacino, I prank phone called Al Pacino this week.
Why?
I did my first televised roast. We roasted Gene Simmons out in L.A. Phenomenal roast. It was.
Well, you do Gene Simmons of Kiss. Are you familiar with his voice?
Yes,
George?
I am.
You are. All right. Here, close your eyes again and listen to Gene Simmons.
Now, when you hear this voice of Gene Simmons from Kiss, and you tell me I'm going to be roasted, well, as you can imagine, I really flipped my wig, if you know what I'm saying.
All right. So what George is saying by that embarrassing laugh is he liked your Sam Kinison. Is that right?
I did.
Someone associated with Gene.
You're embarrassed by my laugh, are you?
No, not at all.
Well, that's what you said.
No, I was saying I could tell that you weren't as comfortable with that impression. Win him back. Do your Al Pacino. Wait.
This is the Al Pacino. You know what? I got to tell you the story. We made a prank phone call. Someone knew Al Pacino, called him up and said, Al, there's somebody here who wants to talk to you. Says he's a friend of yours. And I go, hi, Al. It's Hal Pacino with an H. I am your long-lost brother. I've been roaming the streets looking for you, and I need you to pick up the phone and call your fucking brother!
Bravo. Did you actually do that?
Yeah, we prank called him.
And what did he say?
What did he say? Yeah.
We left it on his voicemail. We left it on his voicemail. I actually heard a phenomenal story about Al Pacino when I worked with Alec Baldwin on the show Las Vegas. He told me a story about how Al Pacino almost beat his ass. And that apparently Alec Baldwin was in a play about Al Pacino's life that opened on September 11th.
Right.
They only did one performance of the show. And Alec starts hearing to the grapevine that Al Pacino is pissed at you because this play was written by a close friend of Al's, and he revealed a bunch of personal stuff that Pacino didn't want people to know about. So Alec Baldwin says, I'm hearing through the grapevine that Pacino wants to kick my ass. And he says, so one day, I'm in my apartment building, the elevator door opens to my elevator in my apartment building, and who's in the elevator but Al Pacino, Beverly D'Angelo, and a real estate broker. They're looking for an apartment in my building. And he said as soon as the elevator door opened up, the Pacino looked and went,
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Beverly D'Angelo, completely clueless, gets off the elevator and goes, Alec! Oh, my God, it's Alec! We were just talking about you. We're saying you're so political. You should run for office or something. So were we saying that, Al? Were we saying that?
And he said the whole time Pacino's looking, going, who, him? Yeah, this guy. You do anything you want, don't you, Alec? You do anything you fucking want.
And Beverly D'Angelo and the real estate broker are going walk down the hall, and Pacino eyeballs him as he walks by, and Alec goes, Al, can I talk to you for a second? And he says,
what, you got something you want to say to me? What do you got to say to me, Alec?
And he goes, listen, I know you know about the play. And he goes,
play? You were in a play. Tell me about this fucking play. I'm dying to hear about it.
And he said, I know you know about the play, and I just want to tell you 3 things. Number 1, I only agreed to do the show for 2 weeks. Secondly, I wasn't going to do it in your backyard. I only agreed to do it in New York City. And thirdly, and this is the truth, I've never had more fun in my life than I did playing you. And that's the truth. And he said, Pacino looked at him and said,
Alec, how in the fuck can you have fun being me? I implore you. Show me the way, because I'm fucking miserable. I'm miserable.
Is that not the greatest story? I love that story.
Well said.
That is great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Now, George,
Bravo.
you have to be impressed with the rapid fire going
Voice
back
changing. He did Beverly D'Angelo,
Alec Baldwin,
and Al Pacino.
You
I
have to
don't
be.
know why he didn't do the real estate agent.
She sounds like this.
The roast.
Did you have sex with Jessica Hahn?
No, never had sex with Jessica Hahn.
Jessica, why are you claiming you had sex with Craig?
Greg, don't you want to tell him when you were doing, remember you were doing Sam Kinison, and you don't want to tell him about that night?
Well, there was one time when I bent her over and I said, I'm going to fuck you, and I'm going to shit on the floor. Oh!
Why did you have sex with Sam Kinison, or Craig is Sam Kinison? That would at least bring back
I
old
think
time.
she's saying that's what she
Yes,
did.
we were just like, remember, we were just at the Comedy Store after hours, and we were having drinks, and we just got into it. Remember?
Craig, you got into it with Jessica Hahn?
I wish I had. I never even met her.
Jessica, why are you...
God, you should have played along, you idiot.
You're doing the Howard Stern show.
When you had sex with Jessica, you did not like the fact that she revealed that you shit the bed and lost control of your bowels.
I think it was the falling asleep inside of her.
Yeah, I think that's it's always nice. You always want to be praised. You always want people to go, man, he's the best lover I ever had. The last thing you want to do is turn on your radio and go, God, he shit the bed!
He was sleeping. He was a great lover.
Wait, Tracy Morgan. Jessica, thank you. Tracy Morgan's on the phone. He's upset. He does not like the way you do his voice. Tracy, go ahead.
Hey.
Hey.
Yes, you're an asshole.
You think Craig is an asshole?
Yeah.
Why?
Bitch.
Bitch. Because you don't...
make a phone call to Marcy Projects, motherfucker.
Yeah. That's true.
Man.
Tracy, go ahead and say what you have to say to Craig.
Sign me a check, motherfucker. I'll walk away.
Yeah, I'm all about assholes and toes.
So you want to be paid, in other words.
Fucked up I am in the head.
Yeah, you are a little bit fucked up today. What's going on?
Grew up right across the street from Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah?
I know, yeah. He grew up across the street from Jay-Z.
That's right, in the hood. That's crazy.
All right, listen, so
the Miss Amputee thing.
Oh, yeah. Getting back to that. Craig Gass, by the way, for more info, go to myspace.com/Craig Gass.
Oh, and there's a picture that I put on there.
Have you banging Miss Amputee?
No, from the roast. Steve-O showed up to be a part of the roast. He was so lit by the time we started rolling tape.
This was the roast of Gene Simmons.
Of Gene Simmons this week. It was Jeff Ross, me, Lisa Lampanelli, Jim
What did
Norton.
you do? Did you go up as Gene Simmons? Did you dress up as Gene Simmons?
No, I went up and I did like maybe 5 minutes of jokes about Kiss, about him, about some of the other roasters. And then
what do you say about Gene Simmons that would insult him? I mean,
you know what? I don't know how much they're going to show.
Can he be insulted?
I don't know how much they're going to show on the roast, but at one point I said something about, you have the most hair I've ever seen on a bald guy. And he was laughing. And then I just blurted out, what the fuck is on your head? I don't know. I said something about Gene claims.
Gene what?
Gene claims to have slept with almost 4,280 women and never wrote a song about it because nothing rhymes with gonorrhea. Lisa Lampanelli killed. Jeff Ross told a true story. About how he said, I was your #1 fan. I worship Kiss. I bought all the albums. I dressed up like you every year for Halloween. I idolized you. And then I met you. Gene, you're such an asshole that even your asshole had to change its name to Murray.
But what did you say? Did you give him did you push him really hard beside the hair?
I did. I talked about the band. I made fun of his hair.
Did you talk about how many things he sells?
And I said the whole thing about how funny they are in interviews and how ridiculous they are, and something about Gilbert Gottfried should join the band Kiss, and in the middle of all these great quotes where you hear Paul Stanley saying, you know, the great thing about being in Kiss is it's a lot like being in the Beatles. Yes, except your songs suck, or something like that. And
when did you start doing Gilbert? I didn't even know.
It was just from the stories.
That's funny.
There was actually a roast story that I asked you if I could tell on the air when you were back at K-Rock, and you looked at me and you said, are you out of your fucking mind? I thought I could edit this story.
What was the roast story?
The roast story is my first roast I ever did, the Friars Club. We roasted Richard Belzer. And Gilbert Gottfried was invited to be at the roast, but to sit on the dais. He wasn't supposed
not to get up and speak.
Not to roast. And when he got there, they said, thanks for coming down. By the way, we're going to put you on after Christopher Walken. And he had no material, which for a roast...
What does Christopher Walken sound like at a roast?
He says, I'll tell you, I see George Takei here. What do you call a fat Chinese guy? A chunk. Pow! That's a great joke. I don't know.
I'm not Chinese. Doesn't matter.
Well, It was for the joke.
Right.
And so Gilbert comes down. He gets tricked into doing the roast. He's got no material plan. So there's two other guys, Jim Norton and Rich Vosser, trying to give him material. And I said, Gilbert, why don't you just go on stage and just be irrelevant? That'd be hilarious coming from you.
You mean irreverent?
Yeah, irrelevant. Don't make any sense of it.
Oh.
And he said, I think you're right. And he goes out on stage, and you can hear him walking to the microphone. You can hear him apologizing to Richard Belzer on the microphone. He said, I'm sorry. I'll do the best I can. So, just insert the name Richard Belzer wherever you'd like. And he just did 5 minutes of child rape jokes. Nobody was laughing. There's audible gasp.
What is a child rape joke?
He's like, how do you get a pedophile to,
Do it in the Gilbert voice.
So, how do you get a I can't remember any of the jokes. I just remember the final joke was he said, and after nobody's laughing, but you can hear audible gasp coming out of the audience, he goes, so how do you get a faggot to fuck a woman? You stuffer cunt full of shit. God bless you. And he actually got a standing ovation for that. I remember coming to you the next Monday and they said, man, I went to this roast and Gilbert came out and he said, how do you get a faggot to stuffer, you stuffer cunt full of shit? And I can probably edit it. Can I tell the story? And you looked at me and said, are you out of your fucking mind?
How do you edit that so it's not what it is?
So get back to Miss Howard Stern.
Miss Amputee.
Amputee.
How do you end up with her?
We met at an event. We started talking. She's a really nice girl, and we started hanging out. And I told her, I said, we probably should keep this on the down low because we're going to get goofed on forever.
She's a pretty girl.
She's beautiful.
But is that the
She
first
appeared
time
in Playboy.
Were you ever with someone with one arm?
Yeah.
And was it
now,
weird?
she didn't keep the arm on in bed, right?
It's kind of weird. Like, I don't want to say anything disparaging, but it was weird. It was weird. I mean, I got to imagine it has to be what it's like for a girl to fuck Carrot Top. There's props on the bed. There's just an arm, a plastic arm on the bed.
Does that maybe turn you off a little bit when you just see an arm laying on the bed?
It throws you off.
I see.
And I'm so ADD that I can lose everything very quickly.
But why didn't you tuck the arm underneath the bed or something like that?
She actually gave me a back rub with the half an arm.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about a friend of mine, Kurt Metzger, who has this amazing joke about, he says, I dated a girl with half an arm once. She had this had some nubs on the end instead of fingers. And it looked like if you grabbed the nubs and pulled, you could pull the rest of the arm out. Like she might have a good foot of arm still up in there. But, so
is that what ended the relationship? Like you never took her out publicly because she has the one arm?
You couldn't be seen with an armless woman?
No, I had no problem with that. I introduced her to all my friends.
Right.
I just didn't want to introduce her to like Florentine and Bob Levy and Sal and Richard, the guys I was doing shows with, because I thought, we're just going to get goofed on. So she would be at the shows, and we just kind of casually hang out, and then afterwards we'd leave together.
And hook up. So this went on for some time.
It went on for some time.
Oh,
and
I didn't realize it was so significant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
it's like you and Jimmy, Rob.
But she was a little bit of an attention whore, which kind of bothered me at first. But
what do you mean by that?
She just loved attention. She did something. We did a show in Philadelphia, and Bob Levy, I love the guy. He has no idea that I was dating her at the time. But we did a show at the Electric Factory, and she said, I want to go and get my ass eaten out during the show.
Right.
And I said, why? And she said, because I think it'll be fun to go up on stage in front of everybody. And I said, but do you know what that's going to make you look like? And she said, no, it'll be fun. And I said, no, that's not fun at all. And she's like, oh, does that bother you? And I go, of course.
Bob Levy's eating cream out of cheese?
And I love Bob Levy. I love the man. I adore the man. But I don't want to see him eating out the girl that I'm dating.
Yeah.
And especially with like blue cheese on her ass.
Oh, no, I don't blame you.
And she went up and she got her ass eaten out on stage. And I just,
she did. Did that end it?
No, we dated a couple times after that. Went out a couple times, but I was just really like
too freaked out.
I was too freaked out, and I started getting irritable, and then.
No, she says you were an egomaniac, though. You had to sit and listen to see if your name would be mentioned on the air.
No, it wasn't that. She was saying I was irritable listening to Sirius because I'd be listening to a great comedian. I'd say, "Wait, hold on, let me finish listening to this guy."
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. Well, listen.
Let me ask something. Were you kissed by Jeff Ross?
I saw that you gave.
But you. My question is, were you?
No, I didn't get kissed by Jeff Ross.
He's a good kisser.
Is he really?
Yes, he
Jeff
is.
Ross kissed you, George?
On the Shatner roast. Came out of the clear blue sky. I don't know what prompted him to do that.
And George stuck his tongue in his mouth.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you? I thought. Did your boyfriend get angry at that? That you stuck your tongue?
We shouldn't be
I thought the same thing, George. I thought the same thing. I was wondering if Brad got, because I know Brad got sensitive about a couple things he said on the air.
So you were saying that you were at the Gene Simmons roast, and then Steve-O was there.
Steve-O shows up. He's already lit before we start rolling.
Yeah, he likes to get high.
And one or two comedians in, he walks behind the dais and pisses on the stage.
Oh, for Christ's sake, that smells.
And no one notices it. And I look over at Paul Rodriguez and I go, are you watching this? And he looks over and he goes, oh man. You know, because Steve-O's sitting with us in that end of the stage.
Nobody pushed him off the stage.
Well, at least he didn't pee on your side.
The second time he pees almost on Danny Bonaducci's back. And Danny has no idea. I flipped open my camera phone and I took a picture of it, and it's on my MySpace page. There's a picture of Steve-O almost pissing on Danny Bonaducci. Danny has no idea, and in the corner you can see Ralphie May smiling in the background.
But you know, if Danny had seen that, Danny would kill him.
So we said Danny, you know, and Ralphie told him, and Danny goes, what? What? And he goes, oh, no. And instead of taking matters in his own hands, he actually went to a stage manager. And one of the coolest moves I've ever seen, a guy walked over to Steve and said, hey, Steve-O, you want to smoke? And he goes, fuck yeah, dude. And he goes, all right, come here, follow me. And he goes, oh, right on. They walk out, they close the door, and they wouldn't let him back in. They slammed the door behind him. I never saw the guy again. So when the Gene Simmons roast airs, you're going to see Steve-O sitting on the dais for the first 2-3 comedians, and then he's just not there. And he never goes on stage.
And he's pissing just on the floor?
On the floor, and then the second time when he's standing behind Danny Bonaducci, he's trying to pee in a bottle, but it's spraying everywhere. And that's the picture I got on my MySpace page.
But that's what he does. How do you get to that MySpace page? I might need to see that.
It's myspace.com/Craig Gass, Craig with a C, and Gass is Gass, 2 S's. And
I didn't know you had a coke problem.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When was that?
Craig
when I worked with you.
He says when he was with us, he was doing a lot of coke.
Really?
He claims he had a whole big problem, but now you're sober.
Yeah, I've been actually. You know what? Next Friday when I get on stage at the Comedy Underground, I'll
It'll be a whole week.
3 years.
3 years.
Did you go to rehab?
Well, it's kind of a funny story because I went to a rehab that was the wrong rehab. My insurance referred me to this rehab. I called up. I said, hey, I need some help.
Did you call up as yourself or as Al Pacino?
Listen, I got to keep this on the down low, but I love cocaine. Forget about it.
And,
we got to have you do some Al Pacino phone calls.
I would love. You'd be surprised.
Go back to Sal and Richard.
You'd be surprised how many celebrities will pick up the phone for Al Pacino. I did that once.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just as a goof.
Oh,
and
really?
Donald Trump picked up the phone directly for Al Pacino. Tom Brokaw picked up the phone directdirectly. Jay Leno picked up the phone. Letterman almost picked up the phone. His assistant said, listen, Dave's he's in lockdown right now before his show. This is a time of day.
Yeah,
she said this is the time of day. She goes, this is the time of day you cannot bother Dave. And she said, but if you want, I can have him call you back. And I said,
I'll call back. Forget about it.
And she goes, oh, and Al, I'm sorry. I know you don't remember this, but in 1982, she goes, I had just moved to New York City. I got out of a cab on 23rd Street, and I saw you on the other side of the street, and I knew I had made the right decision, and I'd come to the right city. And I said,
oh, well, you could have said something. Me and you could have been an item by now. You and I might be fucking. Who knows?
And she hung up the phone thinking that she talked to Al Pacino.
Wow.
So what happened when you called Donald Trump? You talked to him for a while?
He picked up the phone, and I said, we got, who was the guy from Fox News? There was a guy who had an exclusive with the Runaway Bride. Yeah. And I said, is it Anderson Cooper? Is that the guy's name?
That's CNN.
CNN. I maybe it was
Shepard Smith or
you called one of the anchormen?
I called him up and I said, I'm fascinated about this Runaway Bride. Do you mind if I talk to you about it? And this guy, his assistant gave me his cell phone number and said he's on a boat somewhere, but we'll give you his cell phone number. And he picks up the phone and he said, and he was a little reluctant at first when he picked up, and then after a couple minutes he said, "You know what, Al? I gotta be honest with you. I thought this was going to be a joke, but man, I am such a fan of yours. I love all of your work, and I'm just curious, why would you be calling me about the Runaway Bride?" And I said,
"'Cause she seems nutty. She seems like one of those ditzy whores that I'll fuck. So, can
I get her number?" And then he realized it was a goof, and we asked for his permission to run the call, and he said, "Yeah, oh my God, you got me, and go ahead." And he was a great sport.
Well, that was
about
nice that he did that.
Yeah, but the rehab story was, I called this rehab, and I said, I have a problem, and I'm answering this guy's questions really honestly, brutally honest. And the guy at the end of the intake questions goes, "All right, well, I guess we're all set, and I do have one question, Craig. You're a homosexual, right?" And I said, "Well, what?" And he said, "You know this is a rehab for homosexuals." And I said, "No." And he goes, "Your insurance didn't tell you that?" And I go, "No, they didn't." And he said, "Well, we're not gay and lesbian exclusive, but we're gay and lesbian friendly. So are you a homosexual?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Do you have a problem with homosexuals?" And I said, "No." And he said, "All right, we'll see you on Monday." And I checked into gay rehab for a couple months.
Did any guys hit on you?
Couple months?
Really?
Yeah, it was outpatient for a couple months. It was great. It was the perfect place. I mean, I was...
there's a gay rehab?
He's no longer gay or on cocaine.
Or on cocaine, yeah.
Wow.
The toughest person...
Did you get hit on?
No, I didn't get hit on. But everyone's incredibly sensitive. It was a perfect place to be.
That's good.
The toughest person in the rehab was this lumberjack chick from Oregon. That was,
but probably everyone assumed you're gay. I mean, that's
it's kind of funny because they would get in these discussions about going to straight meetings. You had to go to AA or CA meetings on your own, and everyone would complain about, "I hate going to straight meetings because all the guys want to talk about is pussy, pussy, pussy. I get so much pussy." And I was right there with them, like, "I know, I hate that too. I'm here to get help. I don't want to hear about pussy."
By the way, here's the picture from Craig's MySpace.
Oh, where?
Oh, you got it?
This is Danny Bonaducci almost getting peed on by Steve.
That's so weird.
Poor Danny must have been sitting there like smelling pee, you know?
Yeah.
That's a great picture.
Yeah,
the fact that you took out your cell phone and had the wherewithal to do that.
I couldn't believe it was such a great photo op. Well, I could see his piss was spraying all over the back of Danny's seat.
Chair, yeah.
And who is that laughing there in the corner?
That's Ralphie May in the corner. It's such a great moment.
That's definitely worth going on your computer and taking a look at.
Unfortunately, that won't be on the roast. It's only on
well, who knows?
Craig's MySpace page.
You know, the funny thing about getting out of rehab is the day I got out of rehab, I got out on April 13th. I took a train cross country and moved in with Mitch Hedberg on April 16th.
Do you mean the guy who died from heroin use?
Well, I never saw any kind of hard drugs around him, but I fell off the wagon that night. Right out of rehab.
You left rehab and went to Mitch Hedberg's house?
I moved in with Mitch Hedberg down the Village.
But I mean, he's a guy with a problem. You don't go there.
You know what?
I
never saw him.
He's not going to talk you out of anything.
I would. The thing that was crazy
Mitch, I'm
about
having a problem. I feel like doing coke, and you'd be like, well, go ahead. Oh, come on. What are we waiting for?
You know, it's funny. There was one day that was kind of weird.
Didn't Mitch die from drugs?
Yeah. He came up to me one day. I came home and he goes, "Hey man, I'm really sorry. I saw some magazines in your bag and I'm sorry. And he kept apologizing. I go, "No, if you're reading my magazines, that's fine. I don't care." And I looked and there was the magazines and there was a rehab book in the middle of it, and so he was apologizing because I didn't tell him I'd gone to rehab. So
I see.
It was this awkward moment when he realized he had found out something personal about me, and
well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
So you don't drink, you don't do anything.
I haven't.
Craig always ends up on somebody's couch. Like, remember he was living on Eddie Van Halen's couch?
Right.
Did you go to see the Van Halen concerts?
I haven't yet. I called him a couple weeks ago. I haven't talked to him in a long time. And I said, I go, "Eddie, what's going on?" He goes, "Hey, who's this?" And I go, "It's Craig Gass." And he goes, "Hey, man, what's going on?" And I go, "Nothing. What are you doing?" He goes, I'm taking a shit. I'm sitting on the toilet. You want me to call you later? And he goes, hi, can I call you tomorrow? And I go, when's your next day off? I'll just call you next day off. And I never called him back again. Right. I just feel awkward calling famous people. Do you have famous people on your phone that you just like?
But you should just call him as Al Pacino. And then you'll be all right. That seems to be the answer. Well, Craig, it is great seeing you.
It's great seeing you, too.
You are great.
Sorry you had a problem.
Yeah, we didn't know.
I'm better now.
Yeah,
you are. You're fantastic.
You're a fan now, George. Huh?
Yeah. I am indeed.
Who
Very
wants
impressive.
to fuck?
You must like Star Trek, Al Pacino, right?
Oh, yeah. Huge fan of the funny years. I love the funny years.
Mr. Spock had the funny years, right?
What a cocksucker that Captain Kirk must have been.
Yeah. George will tell you, Al, that you as an actor know how difficult it is to be with a scene stealer. You know what I'm saying?
As an art, you must share that screen. Share that
Call
stage.
Bill as Al Pacino. He needs that lesson.
He does. We need to school him on how
Al,
to...
you would tell him to share the screen and not be a hog.
Not being a hog and not being such a... I'll tell you, Captain Kirk, that guy, William Shatner, plays... He's typecast. Every show, I see him, and he always plays... the worst actor I've ever fucking seen.
You are considered...
Let him hear that.
It went pretty well in there. You had some really good stories, good impressions. Now,
Yeah.
The one thing, when you first went in, Howard wasn't too thrilled about your appearance.
Yeah, well, here's the thing is that it can go either way. You never know when you walk in what kind of a mood he's going to be in. And you end up just being scared. Scared and prepared for anything to happen. Because you never know. You want to prepare for the absolute worst and to have an out and then have stuff if it's going well. And luckily...
And Howard, my life in general.
You're just going to come in and hang out with the guys?
Just hang out. It's my favorite place to hang out. I got some presents to bring.
You come bearing gifts?
Yes.
For the holiday season?
Yeah, what good tidings we bring and all that stuff.
All right, Martina, good luck in there.
Thanks.
Martina Navratilova, I do know this, because I was pretty much a big tennis fan when Martina was playing in her prime. She has 167 career titles.
9 Wimbledon titles.
She holds the all-time record for men and women. She has the longest winning streak in tennis history with 74 matches in a row. It's pretty amazing. I would have to say...
The oldest person to ever represent anybody in the Olympics.
I would have to say I think she was the greatest female tennis player of all time. True?
I think you're right.
Yeah, who had a better record?
They sometimes talk about Margaret Court, and, I didn't see her play. But Martina... by far outpaced anybody that we've seen in our lifetime.
There was one point she was so dominant that they said that she should start playing men.
I know. She got that rap. Like, the girls just couldn't beat her.
Yeah,
Right.
not to sound sexist, but she's probably not even in the top 500 best players ever.
What do you mean, of men?
Yeah, because men...
Oh, I mean, you're comparing men...
Why do you have to say something like that?
I don't know. I just like saying
She's a woman.
I don't
Beyond all that, she's been a real pioneer socially.
Well, hey, let me tell you something. Pioneer schmioneer. This is a woman that could seduce almost any straight woman and turn her gay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you know that for a fact?
Yeah, and Martina will tell you.
Really?
I think she will, yes.
If you're a lipstick lesbian, she's got to be your ultimate...
Let's get her in here already. Don't make me
Why a
wait.
lipstick lesbian?
Unless she's in the bathroom. Get her in here already.
Because Martina seems like she's
She
probably...
likes a feminine girl?
Yeah, and she's world famous, athlete.
She can't be just seen with anybody? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Let me handle this, but I think you'll see that I'm truthful when I say this.
What? That she could do that?
She could do it and has done it.
Well, as a guy who's a sports fan, it is a big deal to meet someone like her, absolutely.
She's probably out there turning Lisa G right now. That's right. Hi, Martina. Great honor to have you with us again.
Because I didn't my ID.
Oh, they wouldn't let you
you
up?
got stopped
They
at the
said,
door?
"What's your downstairs?" I have to send an
Did you
escort.
tell
We
them?
waited.
Carded.
Did you
And
tell
they
them
said-
that you were the great Martina Navratilova and you shouldn't have to wait?
The girl said, "What's your name?" I said, "Martina Navratilova." So I waited for, and she said, "What's your name again?"
Oh,
dear.
That's the worst.
You better get back out there on the court.
Yeah, you better start practicing.
I know.
Well, let me introduce you to George Takei, of course.
Hello, how are you?
George used to be on Star Trek. I don't know if you know that.
I do know that, of
Yes,
course.
and
I
now
watch Star Trek. I learn English on Star Trek.
And now he is
I love Lucy and Star Trek. Those were the shows.
And now he is on Heroes. I don't know if you know that. Are you familiar with the show?
I've been
Heroes?
watching Heroes, and I missed the first couple of episodes this season, so I'm going to get it on my iPod again, which is what I did before.
George is...
You'll be shocked when you see it.
It's been a good season.
Great
yes.
show.
Tennis-wise, I just reminded everyone that you are the greatest female tennis player of all time. And I'm not saying it as a stroke because you come in here and Steffi Graf doesn't. I'm saying it...
Steffi doesn't know what she's missing.
Well, I'm saying it because it's true. I mean, no one held more titles than you. No one has the amount of Grand Slams that you had. And I don't know. Do you know what a Grand Slam is, George?
No, I don't. I'm not a
It's not a Saturday night.
I am a bar.
Hold it, Howard. There are Grand Slam tournaments, but the Grand Slam is winning all
Wimbledon,
four, right,
all
in
that,
1 year.
All that
well,
stuff.
Steffi did that also. We're sort of, head to head. We're pretty close, but
Well, you're better
Steffi
than
says
her.
I'm the greatest, so who am I to argue?
Yeah, George thought it was 4 guys banging you.
George points out that you socially have done more for gay rights, too, because you were never closeted. You were always out front. You even put your money where your mouth is. You dare we say, lost maybe $12 million in endorsement deals because you were out. And that's great. And I said to Robin, your greatest accomplishment, off court now, off court,
Here you go.
was that you could turn any woman, a straight woman, gay. And I want to get into that a little
You used
bit.
to give toasters for that, but I don't have one.
Never got anything. Now, I know you've been with the same woman 7 years and all of that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about pre this woman. I'm talking about your lifespan as a gay woman.
Yeah.
Tremendous accomplishments. I mean, the one that comes to mind is this when you dated this Judy Nelson chick.
Yeah, she was on your show, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, she was a big fan.
Yeah.
Evidently. I don't even remember when she came on. But
I vaguely remember it because she was with Rita Mae Brown when she came and did our show.
But this is what amazed me. This woman was a married woman. Beauty queen. She was a former beauty queen. Straight woman.
Very.
La-da-da-da-da. I want to go see Martina Navratilova play. After all, I'm a fan. Blah, 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 blah. She goes over. 2 seconds later, she watches you play, and she's gay. She dumps her husband and runs off with you.
Is that true?
I know. Well, 2
seconds?
Well, she pursued me. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Gorgeous.
I don't know
So
what
then, Martina, you didn't
I was
turn
pretty cute
anybody
back then.
anything. She pursued you.
She was. I was like shocked. Yeah. She went out. She came after me. So
How did
it's
she
like, okay.
find you? How does one get even close to you?
Her sons were ball kids at the tournament that we were playing. So she was involved with the tournament. She did play tennis and all that. So it was.
Oh, so her kids were ball kids, the ones that chased the ball. That's the greatest. I would love to play one game where someone chased the ball for me.
I know. You didn't have to retrieve your own ball.
That's why I love not retrieving the ball. And I'm always the asshole that retrieves the ball.
I wanted to be the ball girl for Rod Laver when he played in Prague back in the 60s, but they only had boys. They didn't have girls. And
How unfair.
So that was right there. Already there is some sexism going on, and even in a communist country. Go figure.
But stay with me, and I hope I'm not prying. But actually, I am prying. But
come on.
Well, that's what you make your big bucks for, prying.
Martina, I am so. I was so in awe of this. That in other words, so the woman meets you. Do you know right off the bat that this woman wants you? Does she give you an indication that she wants you immediately, or do you? I mean, what is the move that if a married woman becomes gay, moves in with you, dumps the husband, the whole thing?
I don't know. We went out for lunch, and that was that.
You went out for lunch.
Yeah.
You were attracted to her right away.
Well, she's beautiful.
True. Yeah. But you knew she was married, she had kids and all
so
that.
I thought, okay, we just had lunch. I mean, I certainly didn't think anything was...
Well, did she say something?
Did you ask her out to lunch, or did she ask you to lunch?
I don't think she asked me.
She asked you?
Yeah. If I can remember. It was, this is like 20 years ago.
Understood. But wait a second, this is amazing stuff.
23 years ago.
All right.
Yeah. Wow.
Oy.
I don't remember this.
Oy vey.
I read about this.
She says to you, Martina Navratilova, I love watching you play. You're wonderful. I want to take you to lunch. There's a signal implied there when she says, I want to take you to lunch, right? Is there not in your mind?
Well, I didn't go on dates, so I didn't know. I really was kind of naive and, not that I wouldn't have gone anyway, but I didn't know. I mean, I don't think it was a surprise to both of us, actually.
So you're sitting at lunch, and she's saying, oh, I'm a big fan of yours, and whatever. There's a connection immediately?
Well, there was, yeah, obviously.
You looked at her, and then 2 seconds, after lunch, do the two of you decide must make love?
Did she ever go home again?
I mean, because she never...
I don't really want to go there. It was a bit awkward there. I mean, but it did happen
very
pretty fast.
awkward.
It happened pretty fast.
It happened fast.
Yeah. But she had problems with her marriage before. The husband walked out on her, and then he came back, and blah, blah, blah.
But had she ever made love to a woman prior to you? No.
No.
So whatever it is you do in the sack...
I do it well.
I mean, my God. I mean,
but she didn't know that ahead of time, did she?
No, she did not. But listen, look, you're an attractive woman. I understand what you're saying. Martina,
yes, Howard.
This is an amazing accomplishment. Forget tennis.
You would like to have this effect on women.
I would love to be able to do this.
Well, you're a sexy guy. You know, it's the personality. It's not the look. It's the whole persona.
Do you think I could turn you straight? Maybe I'm.
I don't know about straight, but yeah, we could have gotten it on. I'm sure.
Have you been with men?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
My first boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not physical. Physically, I can certainly I'm attracted to guys, but it's emotional. That's the thing. It's
how old were you when you were with a man?
The choice is who you have sex with.
How old
the choice
were
is
you?
not who you fall in love with.
How old were you when you were with a man?
17.
17.
Yeah.
And you were able to get aroused for a man?
Yes.
Fully?
Yeah.
Well, it's not the same as with a guy.
Hold it. It didn't take. It didn't
physical,
take.
That's what I mean, Howard. Physically, I can get it on with a guy. It's emotionally that I haven't been able to get it on with a guy.
Since you were 17. Since you're 17, though, you haven't made it with a man. Or have you?
I don't know, Martin. You can't look at me.
Have you had a man since you're 17? And the answer is no.
Yes.
You have.
Oh, that's a revelation.
Why did you try? Why did you try it again?
No, I'm not telling. No, I didn't. I'm kidding.
You didn't?
No, I'm
seriously?
kidding.
You really didn't?
Seriously.
So you only tried a man once?
Well, not. Jeez. Read my book. That's all in there.
But wait, did you throw up after you had sex with a man? I mean, was it gross? Bald, penis, the whole thing? The smell?
No.
Were you thinking about a woman the whole time you were with a man?
I didn't figure it out at that point. I was a little bit, I was a little later than that.
If a chick throwing up afterwards is a sign, I think I've had sex with a lot of future lesbians.
Only gay women, right?
Yeah, Martina.
You know, what she's talking about is really normal. It happens that way with all gay people.
I know. You've made love to women.
I have.
Yeah, and you say you successfully completed the act.
I have.
You said you loved a woman.
Well, yeah.
You
I
even had
had
an
a long relationship with a woman as well. You know, it's what makes you. I think you'll agree with me, Martina. It's what you feel emotionally to the other person.
Well, that's
right?
exactly right.
But I'm curious.
Choice is again who you have sex with, but not who you fall in love with.
Okay,
that's what you cannot choose.
Understood. But I'm curious about something. Yeah. My friend made love to a woman who came out later that she was hardcore lesbian, married another woman, had a kid with a woman, the whole thing. He describes having sex with her, and he didn't know she was gay at the time. We were much younger. And he said to me, he showed me his penis afterwards. It was black and blue.
Ouch.
That, in other words, he could not get inside of her because she was very, very dry.
Ugh.
The question I'm putting out there, Martina, were you dry? And were you able to enjoy having sex with a man?
Oh, my God.
I never had complaints, let's put it that way, from either sex.
Maybe I should make love to you. Maybe it would be an interesting story if we tried.
That would be quite a story, but I am very monogamous. But you know what?
You are.
Yeah,
All right.
7 years ago, but it's a little late now.
What if
and I don't think Beth would be very thrilled about
Beth
that
wouldn't
either.
mind if I was with you. She would be honored,
She'd
believe
make an
me.
exception.
Would you be in the room, too? Now we're getting somewhere.
Wow. Great. You know what? I'm not bringing Beth anywhere near you. Honestly, I don't need you going to lunch with her. Crying out loud.
You'll become the third wheel Mike quick.
You know what, Martina? Promise me you'll never seduce her because I would be so embarrassed that I don't want to lose my woman to a woman. You know what I mean?
It
Well, you
wouldn't
don't wanna
even
lose her,
matter
period, I
that it
think.
was
No.
Martina, a legend. You know, you could take that.
I don't need that ridicule. You know, was it Pete Sampras you made love to?
Oh,
I'm curious. Never him, right?
No.
Never
Pete
attracted him?
Pete is like 10 years younger than I am. I don't know if
so
he
what?
likes older women that
Who
much.
cares? All right, get back to this with me for a
Yeah,
second.
all right.
All right,
With you.
please stay
Okay.
with me.
I'm with you.
And by the way, Martina Navratilova, I don't know if you know this, is the AARP's new health and fitness ambassador. That's the retired
that
folks.
old folks group.
Yeah, and I'm one of them, 50 year and over, you get the card, but it's about being healthy and fit at any age. And I sort of defied the age when I was playing winning at 50 and playing against 20-year-olds. So, people when they're 70 years old, they can be doing things that 40-year-olds are doing. That's
Let me
all
tell you
it's
about that AARP. They sent me that.
They could stop sending me those little cards.
They sent me that card. I was so pissed.
I was too.
Yeah, you're a member. I mean, you're
I know.
eligible to be a member. Let's put it that way.
Right. But if you need more information, you can go to aarpfitness.com. And Martina's heavily involved with them. And she's a health and fitness ambassador. And who better than her?
I have to tell you, her book is an amazing guide to regaining your health and changing your diet and having the incentive, the mental incentive. Artie, I was going to recommend your book to.
He's listening.
What can you do for Artie, Martina? If you're a health ambassador, I mean, look at the guy. He needs some help. He's
I would
desperate.
make him play basketball. basketball every day. You like to play ball, right?
I do like playing basketball,
so
yeah.
You just have to
Make
get
it
you on
fun.
the court, make it fun. That's what I don't like to be on the treadmill. I want to play a game. I want
But
to
at
make
this
it fun.
point, I used to play in a regular game, but I got so...
Obese.
Well, I just wasn't a good teammate, you know, and the other guys would get annoyed. So, I mean, you'd have to pay the other guys to pretend they're interested in the game. I have a deadly outside shot. Deadly.
Artie, what about you playing basketball every day for an hour?
Well, I tried. I gotta ease up into. I gotta drop about 25, 30 pounds before I'm able to do that.
Now, Artie, you can't wait.
No,
You
just
got to start
play.
doing something
Yeah,
now.
you got to break the cycle.
He's even sweating now, Martina. He's gotten very
Sitting
heavy.
up is making him sweat.
Well, tell the colored kids by my house to let me in the game.
They don't like you.
They're all like, I mean, you
You're
know.
slowing them down.
By the way, Artie, describe to Martina what you ate this morning. He had buttered bagel, Hawaiian punch,
And a caramel macchiato.
and a caramel macchiato.
Yeah, no, there's a combo.
Can
That's
you
a combo
imagine?
meal that I would not put
Is there
together.
anything wrong with what he's eating?
And chocolate chip cookies.
A bag of chocolate chip cookies, but the good thing is it's a day where we had Richard in here naked, so I can't eat anymore.
Martina, what's a good healthy
Were they
breakfast?
organic? That's what I want to know.
What's a good healthy breakfast for a guy like Artie? Guy's obese, he's getting a little too heavy.
And for him not to feel deprived,
Right.
because he does. He feels terribly deprived if he can't have these yummy foods.
Well, should I read to Martina my problems in descending order?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Now, this is from a new article in Playboy magazine. They did a big write-up on Artie, a big article.
Yeah.
And the guy lists the top 5 problems with Artie. Now, listen to this before you make your diagnosis. Go ahead.
Lang's got problems, big ones. They are in descending order of immediacy. 1, gross obesity, attained through eating everything but most notably cupcakes, devil dogs, pasta, and Hawaiian punch. He's put on a good 100 pounds in the past year. 2, alcoholism by means of Jack Daniels and Patron. 3, heroin. 4, cocaine, preferably snorted off the bosom of a Vegas hooker.
Oh, dear.
And
How's that sound?
5, loneliness. Lang shares a 2-bedroom apartment in New Jersey with a plasma screen TV.
All right, Martina, that's a case.
Yeah, fix this.
As an fitness ambassador, does that one stump you? It probably does.
It's kind of hard to get started, but that's the thing. Is people don't know where to get started. So I would get him a dog and just make him walk around the block.
Oh, a dog.
He can't do that.
He hates dogs.
He hates dogs. That's not good.
I hate dogs.
What do you like? What do you like to do?
I'd say, well, you touched
Basketball.
on something with basketball. I used to play in a softball league, but I was able to gain weight somehow playing softball.
Drinking beer
Yeah,
between
right.
innings.
Right.
We had one
Patron
league.
and heroin.
We had a league that I played in. This is actually the truth. One of the leagues I played in before it got shut down by the town because it just became insanity. Every base was a quarter keg of beer, and you had a cup in your back pocket. If you got a base, you filled
he's a
up.
tough case.
He's a tough case.
But I've had other
Gotta break-
doctors have suggested, and do you think there's anything to this of just killing myself?
No.
No, absolutely not.
Come on, stop that. That's not funny. Martina doesn't like those kind of jokes.
Well,
You're depressing us all.
That's right. You're bringing Martina down, and she's an upbeat person. All right, you got to get back to this to me. Explain to me. So you and a married woman go to lunch.
Yeah.
She hangs out with you. Girl talk. Does the talk get romantic right away?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No, but she kept looking at me. You know,
Staring.
it's that eyeball
Right.
connection. I'm like, what is, I was like,
And you're
what's
probably like,
going on here?
This is
I thought you were
confusing.
married. Yeah, I was.
Right. And then where do you go? Do you go back to your place right away, or do you start calling? I mean, is there a long courtship, or is it almost immediate that the two of you have to have each
Well,
other?
it was, no, it wasn't that immediate, but it happened within a few weeks, all of it. You know, you sort of hang out again, and then it progresses.
Were you afraid the husband would come after you?
No.
You weren't.
No.
See, girls can get away with that.
Yeah, but you know what? I always wondered, because you came, that was a very public relationship. And it was so controversial, because she was getting out of a marriage.
Not proud of that.
Yeah,
Not proud of that.
That
But,
was a tough, because it came onto the court.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't proud of that, how it happened, because you really need to get out of a relationship before you start another one. But
I was
that
proud of
happens.
it.
I mean, it happened
It certainly
so
made
fast.
the game interesting.
I was proud of it. I got to tell you something. That blew me away.
That was a good relationship while it lasted.
3 years.
No, 7.
7 years with her?
Yeah.
She was hot.
Yes, she still is probably, though I haven't seen her for about 15
But what drove me crazy is she hit you up for dough.
Yeah, well, you know, that seems to be the case. A lot of times, it's whoever leaves the relationship needs to like pay for the fact that they're getting out, and it's like, was it that bad being with me? But
were you angry about that? I would have been. I mean, you lived with her for 7 years. You probably gave her, you know, gifts,
we had
lifestyle,
a good lifestyle, yeah.
good lifestyle. But is she entitled to any of your money because you dated her for 7 years?
Well, you know, it wouldn't be different because it's gay or straight. But the thing is that I was making all that money before she came into my life. I was #1 player in the world when we got together. I was still #1 when she left.
Yeah. Yes.
Now you're
when we
thinking
split
like a
up.
dude.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, you know, I certainly offered her a good settlement, but she wanted more because she said she did everything but hit the tennis ball. A minor detail there. The hitting the tennis ball is
the major
a lot
thing.
of people can do what she was doing, but not very many people obviously can do what I was doing.
You see how girls are?
But it's, you know, I think every case is individual. Every case is individual. And
I felt bad for you.
It's hard to paint it with a broad brush.
I felt bad for you because, like, I feel bad for a guy. I'm not saying a woman isn't entitled to something in a marriage or this stuff, but you weren't even married. You were dating. You were.
Well, they were living together.
It would have been the same.
Yeah.
Had we been straight, had we been able to get married, then we would have. That would have been my first marriage, and this one would be my second.
And you would have had a prenuptial agreement, probably.
You know, I sort of feel funny about those because I really wouldn't ask my mate to do that. Because
you wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't. No, it's like, I know, maybe I'm still naive, but I wouldn't.
You're
do that.
naive.
Yeah, I know.
You're absolutely. Listen, you've been in other. Not all of your relationships have gone smoothly. No. I mean, you have a nice time for. Well, the one before Judy was Rita Mae Brown, and she shot at you with a gun.
Well,
you drive these women crazy.
Yeah.
You know what it is? These women don't want to give you up, do they? They're in love with you.
They I think they like the lifestyle. It's a fun lifestyle. It could be me. I don't know. You know. I don't know.
Well, you are a good-looking woman.
Down, yeah.
Your tongue leads to violence. I don't know what
and it's
you
not
do.
even pierced either.
You know what it reminds me of is Michael Jordan's wife now just broke the record.
But wait a second.
Got 168 million, and that's a record, and people say she deserved it. And much like you, Martina, he's an athlete. I didn't see her. She wasn't the one hitting the shot against Georgetown in 1982.
But make those baskets.
I never saw her on the court once.
Wait a second. So how long were you with Rita Mae? 1981, I'm taking.
A year.
A year.
Yeah.
Hot
that
chick,
was a
right?
short, sweet relationship, huh?
Thank God. Hot chick?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Good looking?
Yeah. Nice looking woman, yeah.
She took a shot at you with a gun?
Yeah, she was mad.
What was she so angry about?
She was mad. I'm definitely not gonna go there.
Why? Is it bad to go there?
No. I mean, it was very personal. I didn't take it out into the public, so I really would rather not talk about that.
Why didn't you take it to the public?
Well, because it really was just something that doesn't need to be talked about. Maybe one day I will tell my side of the story.
Oh man, this sounds good.
I know it's good. I'm saving it for my next biography.
Were you cheating on her?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
So she got pissed.
She was very pissed.
You were in your car. You start to drive away, and she shoots at you?
Yeah. But she said she didn't really shoot at me. She just shot to warn me, but the bullet came about 10 inches by my face.
Some warning.
Oh, my God.
That was a close call, yeah.
What is it like when a bullet just misses you?
It wasn't pretty.
Did you shake? Did you cry?
I got the hell out of there. And then I cried later.
Did you call the cops?
No.
Why?
Well, because nothing happened.
Hold it. If somebody shot at me, I'm calling the cops because they could do it again.
They could shoot at somebody else, even, in their anger.
She was in shock. She was in shock. It was.
You're very understanding.
Where did she get the gun?
That I don't know. It's a free country. You can buy a gun anywhere.
Yeah, but you didn't know her to be a gun owner.
Well, I didn't know that she would want to use it.
How did this come out in the papers and stuff? How did people?
It didn't. It was actually somebody else that I think wrote about it, and then it came. I didn't write about it.
You never would have gone public with it.
No, it's just too private.
You got to take a page out of the great Sean Connery's book and give these women the backhand.
Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they need.
Just be quiet.
Artie, come on.
She's a woman, too, though. What's wrong with that?
Oh, shut up.
She can't beat up another broad?
That's ridiculous. No violence in relationships.
This woman shot at her.
But wait a second. Hold it.
Should I just whip you up,
Yes, beat him up.
Guys beat women because they can get away with it because they're stronger physically.
I will never do that in a million years, but another woman?
Artie,
come on.
it's not the right answer.
Artie.
Martina,
Look,
Martina.
Two broads can fight.
She's an athlete. It would always be a mismatch.
Wait,
she's not a man.
Martina, I don't understand something about your personality. I don't know you well. In fact, I don't know you at all. But if somebody...
But you would like to.
I would like to know you. I would.
We'll go to dinner?
I would like to go to dinner with you. I want you to turn me.
Howard will never come back.
She could turn you lesbian.
I want to become a lesbian. I think I am a lesbian. Martina, if somebody shot at me, I could never sleep until it was somehow resolved. In other words, I would be nervous that they would want to do it again.
No, that wasn't going to ever going to happen. I knew that.
How did you know that? Did you talk to her?
Just because of what happened afterwards. I mean, she was in shock. She literally couldn't move for a couple of days afterwards.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you must have really pissed her off.
It was a bad moment, but again, God, it's like another lifetime.
Yeah.
You know, you talk about it. It's
That's
like it wasn't
story.
even you. It was
That's a wild
1980.
story.
It was.
You know what
still is.
someone once said to me? They said, boy, Martina was really bold in her day before she got settled down. She would just go up to a woman that she liked and she'd just stare at them.
That's not true.
I know, but when this person said it to me, I said, what do guys do?
But I never did that. I would be too embarrassed if they didn't stare back. I'd really literally let them come to me.
You're like Burt Reynolds.
I think I was too scared that they would say no or that I would embarrass them. I completely never went after anybody. I would, check them out up and down, check the body curve.
Were you scared
but
to
that
go?
was it.
Were you scared to go back home after that?
No.
Not at all?
No.
You were brave.
It was awkward, of course. But
how did you know it was safe?
Well, because the gun was no more there.
How did the gun disappear? How did you know it was
Well, there were
gone?
some people that lived in the house, caretakers. So they were sort of taking care of the
so they witnessed this and they said, we have to now take care of this situation.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable to me.
But that was at your house?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Charlottesville.
Let me ask you this. Was it weird
That's
to
why
you?
I think it's not a good thing to have guns in the house.
Yeah, I would say so.
But later on, Rita Mae Brown and Judy Nelson hooked up, right? They became a couple.
That was pretty weird.
Was that a revenge thing against you?
They apparently had a good time. But it didn't last very long. I think it was like a year thing. I don't know, but that was weird.
Like if one of my ex-girlfriends hooked up with I don't know, like someone that I dated before that, like it would seem like a revenge tactic to me. Like all of this commotion goes on around you. That's what I admired most. You have all these women shooting at you, suing you. I mean, it's like
it was an interesting life.
You're like a drug to these.
You
women.
don't know the half of it.
Oh, I can imagine. Orgies, I bet.
No, I missed out on that.
I don't believe it for a minute.
I know you don't, but honestly, God, I mean, it's God.
Never
is
two
witness.
women at once.
No,
I don't believe it.
No, well, I know.
I know.
I always thought I would have a three-way somewhere there, but it just never happened. It's boring.
Is there a great story somewhere in you where when you were #1 tennis player in the world, a very famous woman, and you hooked up? Is there anything like that in your past?
Unfortunately, no, that didn't happen either.
I think there's more of a book in you than we know. I think there is something like that.
No. There were some possibilities, but it just did not happen. Damn. I missed out on a lot more than you think,
I thought Robin was falling for you.
Robin is,
I can't even get Martina to dinner.
No, I feel like I heard, and you were kind of interested in Robin. I think you were.
Not interested. I'm interested in her as a human being. I am married and she is straight, so it's like perfect match.
Right.
We can just go out and have a good time, and there is no stress.
She actually gives me advice on men.
Yeah, I did.
What you think about flaunting?
Have you met Martina's wife?
No, we're never in. She's always traveling.
But I brought presents
business.
from her for you.
Is that right?
Is she super hot, Martina? Is she younger than you?
She's cute. She's young. She's older.
Older?
She's, a couple of years older.
I am shocked.
I know.
I am shocked. I always pegged you for the younger, hottie.
Well, it was weird because I went from always being the youngest person in the room to now being the oldest, except for my mate who is older. But
you've dated older women before, right?
Yes. Well, most of them were older.
Nancy Lieberman, basketball player, was older than you.
Yes. No, she's younger.
She is?
She's younger. Yeah. But
golfer Sandra Hine?
Haney. That was when I was like 19. Of course she's older. I was 19 years old.
That must have been hot. You, a 19-year-old Martina Navratilova, and an older woman.
And Sandra Heine.
Heine. You and Sandra Heine. And what a name.
But the thing is, people. I lived with the women that I was with. I lived with them. So it was very public. Everybody.
What do you do to
it.
these women to get them so crazy? Teach me. Let me sit at your feet.
Well, we're gonna have to go out.
No, seriously. What is it? Do you? Is it the?
Is it technique? Is that what you're asking?
They always say that women make better love to women because they'll spend time caressing, the foreplay. Now, I know Beth doesn't even care about foreplay.
She must be
much.
very hetero.
She's super hetero.
Just Grand Slam, thank you. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
But I think she's super hetero. Who knows?
It could be an act.
You get these girls around Martina.
She didn't know she liked all that touching.
What a powerful woman you are.
Well, thank you, Howard.
Super impressive. Forget the tennis accomplishments.
Forget the tennis. I know, it's just, you know.
It's amazing.
By the way,
do you have a technique? Do women say you're just great in bed?
Well, like I said, Howard, I had no complaints.
You and your lover now have been together 7 years, your wife. I think
Not a legal wife, but one day,
right.
hopefully.
Let's hope.
When this nation wakes up to human rights.
Of course. When two people are happy, let's let them do that, whatever they want.
Leave everybody alone. Let people find love where they can.
I'm so with you on
the gender
that.
shouldn't matter, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm ready to turn fruity. I got to do something.
Isn't this sounds like fun, right?
No, just equality.
Sounds like fun.
Yes. George, you're not officially married yet, are you, to Brad?
Well, we can't be. Arnold Schwarzenegger's in the way.
Right.
The California legislature passed the same-sex marriage.
Would you marry him if Arnold Schwarzenegger said it's okay?
Would I marry Brad?
Yes.
I would, and you have an invitation to the wedding.
I would go.
Yeah, we keep trying to arrange a meeting between you and Arnold so that you can talk to him about that. But
You have tried, yes.
I want to learn from Martina how to
And
get...
you know privately Arnold agrees with it. You know that he does.
Yes,
and
but
that's
he
the
always,
problem,
as a
that politicians say one thing and then
Right.
another. And that's what I like about you, Howard. You say exactly what you think. You don't care.
I think George Bush is not against gay marriage.
Oh, he's not either.
I honestly believe that, and I think he panders to the right wing, the religious right wing.
And it was the same with Reagan and Bush.
He supported
Senior.
an
It was
amendment to
all
the
of it.
Constitution,
Yeah.
George Bush.
Are you saying politicians can be two-faced?
Would you ever?
But they do make strange bedfellows. Or
Would you ever be
toilet
attracted to Ellen DeGeneres? Is that your type? I don't see it.
No, not quite.
I didn't think so. Why?
I don't know. Just not. You know, it's about the whole look, the personality.
Rosie O'Donnell is not your type? You like an in-shape kind of woman? Would you go out with a heavyset woman?
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. It's really the person, you know?
Oh, come on. No fat
it is.
chicks
It
on
is.
your list.
It's like Robin would be more my type than Rosie. But I don't know
yeah.
why. I mean,
I know
you
why. Robin's in shape.
I wasn't in shape when she first met me.
Yeah, no.
You were way
she
more
looked
in shape than
fabulous.
Rosie.
Thank you. She's like...
I shrunk.
You need a narrow chair so you don't fall off.
I am fascinated by all things in your life and fascinated by your technique. And I've always said this about Martina Navratilova. I said it on the air before I ever met you. She must do things to women that drives them crazy.
Sometimes you have to remember that less is more.
Now, what do you mean by that? Explain.
Maybe you're doing too
Less is
much,
more.
Howard.
Too much or too fast, too hard, too whatever.
What's more important?
Less is more.
Kissing, touching the breasts, or caressing the vagina? What is more
Well,
important?
that depends on the woman. That's what you need to pay attention to.
so you now
how
have to
they
read the
respond.
woman? Oh, dear.
I can't do that.
That's how they
There's no
respond.
formula.
Really? I would never know that.
No, because some women are more sensitive some places and some others. Just like guys. I'm sure they're not exactly
Right.
the same. Some guys get it on differently, right?
How much time does one spend on the breasts? I don't spend a lot.
No time at all?
I spend zero. I mean, a little bit. One kiss, two kisses, boom, and I'm
Boom,
on
you're
to...
off to something else.
I'm a vagina man. That's my thing.
You're diving before you know it.
I love it. I love vagina.
I mean, when
There,
when you get in a vagina, you just go, God made this for a like this is a perfect match.
It is.
Well, they
It
have
really is.
breasts too, and maybe they like to have their breasts tantalized.
Yeah, well, fuck it, I'll tell
You got to know the
Are toys important?
Toys, well, used to be, you know.
No more?
Well,
What do you mean? I don't understand.
well, you know, you can play, but I don't think they're important. No, they're not essential. Let's put it that way.
For you to be happy, though, you have to be with a woman who's athletic, I would think. Because you have such an athletic lifestyle. Here you are, the spokesperson for AARP or the new health and fitness ambassador. You would not be with a woman who did not share in your enthusiasm for tennis and all sports.
Not necessarily true.
But you have a whole
necessary at all.
lifestyle that, supports, your health. And do they have to be healthy and into that lifestyle as
Healthy,
well?
yes, but they don't have to be into the lifestyle, no.
Let's
It's about the animals, really, bottom line.
Yeah.
let's say hi to some people. Mel, you're on in New York City. Martina Navratilova, the greatest tennis player of all time. Still, no one has surpassed her. Not even Serena. Not even the sister.
Venus.
Venus.
Yeah, they got to play more.
Right, they don't play
They have
enough.
the potential, but they don't play enough.
Yeah, they haven't managed their careers nearly as well.
Who is the greatest male tennis player of all time?
Well, I would still say Rod Laver, with Pete Sampras being a close second, and now Roger's breathing on their necks.
Rod Laver,
Roger
really?
is
Rod Laver.
amazing.
What about John McEnroe? Was he great?
He could have been. He had a great couple of years, and he had the potential to be the greatest, I think, but he was too lazy.
But there was also a time when there was Borg and Becker. You know, it was Connors. There was a very competitive era that he was in.
Absolutely. There were some great players, Ed Burke, but McEnroe basically played exhibitions so he would practice because he was too lazy to practice.
Yeah.
He played exhibitions as a way to prepare for tournaments.
I see.
So
I see him quite a bit. I run into.
Is that
John.
right?
Yes. And he told me he is the greatest male tennis player.
Well, he still thinks that, I'm sure.
No, he actually never said that to me.
Actually, he is very complimentary to other tennis players. He really is.
Let's go to Mel. Mel, what is your question for the great...
Good morning.
Yes.
Yes, Martina definitely put her money where her mouth was, which was usually on a vagina. But Martina, how do you answer the allegations that you played your entire career on steroids?
There are no allegations, and I never took anything. I was extremely against it. In fact, I had a boy come up to me one time, and I was in a gym working out. He says, "What do you think about blah, blah, blah?" He said this word. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He says, "Well, what do you think about that?" I said, "What is it?" He says, "It's a steroid." I'm like, "Don't even think about taking it." It's a 15-year-old boy that wants to cheat right there. Never took anything.
People thought that because, A, you were a superior athlete, and also your muscularity was superior. But I remember that you used to do tremendous amount of exercise and weight training, which wasn't so common for tennis players back
Not at
then.
all. I worked out hard, but I was always muscular. You look at my mother; she has big arms. You know, I've always had that physique, and then I worked at it.
You were
and I
so
had very
dominant.
low body fat, so it really showed up. But never touched anything.
You were
Never,
physically more powerful than most of the women that played.
I was 5'8", which was big then. Now I would be small, but you know, back then I was next to Chris. I mean, she's like 5'6", so I look big. But I stand next to Serena or Venus, and I'm a pipsqueak.
Right, Roy, you're on the air in yes.
In Ohio, Martina, back in the 70s, Chris Everett was so hot in that little tennis skirt. Did you ever fantasize about
She's
her?
pretty cute. She's
Did you
pretty
want?
cute.
I could see that where you would be attracted to her.
Well, you know, Chris would be my type, but it was so tight in that we played against each other. You really didn't go there.
Did you ever think about her alone at night?
No,
You
no, I never
fantasized?
really took it that far with any of the players. It was like they were too close. You know.
When you were a young girl growing up, who was your fantasy girl? Was it anyone in the movies, an actress? Who was the girl that defined what you wanted in life from a partner?
I don't know. I guess. Gee, I can't even think. I mean.
I know in the book you admired Audrey
Sophia
Hepburn.
Loren.
Sophia Loren.
See, I'm happy for you the way your life turned out. I think you're a content, happy woman. You're content in your own skin, because I think your father was very rough on you. I see this with a lot of athletes. Your father, dare I say, was absolutely nasty. He said he'd prefer you to be a prostitute than to be gay.
Well, when he found out that I was gay, but at that point I was 25 years old. Where he was hard on me was that he criticized every single shot when I was playing. He was my coach, and he was very critical.
Would you recommend that parents stay out of the coaching business?
Well, you know, but he was always very positive as well. But it was hard. But
when he turned to you and found out you were gay, at 25 years old, I don't care how old you are at that point, when your father, your mentor, the guy who was your coach, blah 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 blah. He comes up and says, I can't stand your lifestyle.
Yeah.
I would prefer you would have been
you sleep with a different man every night.
Right.
Yeah. As long as it was a guy instead of a woman.
Do you cut off relations with your father at that point?
No, not at all.
Really?
We didn't talk as much, but we were still speaking. We never stopped speaking. And we resolved it because he said, you know what, I don't understand. I'm going to learn more about it. And then he read some books about homosexuality, and he figured out that he really didn't do anything wrong, that I didn't do anything wrong. And
How long did you not talk to him for?
No, we
that?
talked. We never
you did.
We
always
never
spoke.
Yeah, we never not talked.
Why were you always the good daughter? Why do you think you never rebelled? Why do you think
the
you
older
never...
child syndrome? You know, I was always trying to please my parents. My mother divorced when I was 4 years old, and I was always trying trying to make sure that she was happy and didn't
Big burden
give
for
her
a
any
kid.
trouble. I was such a trouble-free kid. It was a joke, actually.
But it's a big burden for you to carry, to always be the person who pleases the parents,
Yeah,
right?
So when I get criticized, I take it very personally.
You do?
Yeah.
When you would get
I
criticized-
take myself too seriously. I try to ease up a little bit.
So when reporters and people who comment on sports would be critical,
Terrible.
Martina's not this, not that, you would go into a major funk.
Well, I would just try to figure out why they said that, because it really wasn't true. If it's true, then I sort of, you still rebel against it, but then you accept it and say, okay, I can get better. But when it wasn't justified, that's when it's not fair.
In other
that's
words,
when it really bothered me.
You really shouldn't have cared that much. It shouldn't have mattered that much, but it mattered to you because you had been so criticized your whole life.
Yeah, I think so. Well, it wasn't criticized. It was that something was wrong with every stroke, that I hit. So it's like, come on, I can't be that bad. But it kept me coming back. But what happened also is I shut my father out. I wouldn't listen anymore. So I still do that now. I don't listen because I just shut people out. I can be in a room of 20 people and completely read my book and not care about what's going on.
Because that was your defense mechanism
That was my defense,
against a very
It's
critical
good and
father.
bad.
Yeah, I was just to wonder, because the criticism was so bad at certain points, how you turned it off and then kept going forward.
Well, I just, learned from...
So when you're in a relationship with your wife now, do you turn her off? Do you sit there sometimes and zone out and tune out? And she says, Martina, you're too distant. I can't take this.
No, she says, where are you? So she grabs me right away.
Come back. She knows
She's good, and she tells me exactly
She knows what's going on with you.
Yeah, she does. She knows me really well.
It's a good defense mechanism, but it probably ruins a lot of your
It's
relationships.
bad for relationships, and I think that's why some of them failed, or some of them shouldn't have been started. But
people were
now,
shooting at you, for God's sake.
Now I learned my lessons the hard way, and
So
still, it's a work in progress. Like
so
I said
are you
before.
someone who visits a psychiatrist and you try to work on this?
I did that a long time ago, but now I'm good. I think I'm figuring.
Did you
out
have a
by
sports
myself.
psychiatrist for games and stuff like that to learn to visualize and all that? No,
never did.
Wow.
I sort of figured it out on my own. Billie Jean also helped me out. She was into the psychology bit, but that was again very late in my career. I had great coaches with Mike Estep and Rene Richards.
You and I have to sit down and talk about sex one time, hardcore. I mean, off the air where you can really tell me what's going
Howard,
on.
I don't know if I can teach you anything, really.
No, I'd like to know what you really do in the bedroom. I am sitting here fantasizing. I see fingers, I see toys, I see fists. I don't know what goes on.
Fist?
A fist.
Oh my
I see a
God.
fist. That's right.
Oh my jeez, I don't know what you're looking at.
You have no idea what's going on. I see tennis
It's not
rackets.
that kind of fist.
I see tennis rackets.
I think you may see Martina punching you in the face.
I tell you what I used my tennis racket for one time. It was very useful. Stone
What?
crab claws. I didn't have a hammer in the house. I used the butt of the racket to break down the
Really?
crab claws.
I had stone crab. I
champion's
could
a
not
task,
break
you know?
those
You
open.
needed a tennis racket.
No, I could see a tennis racket as part of the sexual thing. I'm with Martina Navratilova. I'm a woman. I go, listen.
What is the string tension on that?
Not string tension, the handle. Could you know what I'm saying?
What grip size?
Thank you. Martina, you are delightful.
All right, Howard. Thanks.
I tell you, listen, I really do want to speak privately with you about your sex life. I see Mexicans tied up in the corner of the house. Don't even ask what I see.
You know what's fun to do with a tennis racket? If someone falls asleep in the sun, put it over their face.
Oh, that's great.
That's a good one.
They look like wake up like a waffle iron.
That's all the uses for a tennis racket. Spaghetti strainer. We could go
a
on
lot
and
of
on.
things. Martina, I love
There's
seeing
another
you.
book in this.
I congratulate you on all your successes on and off the court.
All right.
And let me tell you, no woman has ever shot at me, and I only wish they would. I only wish they were passionate
You
about
leave
it.
and they say, good riddance.
Nobody gets that upset.
You're like
No one.
Richard Pryor or something with these
Nobody
marriages.
gets upset when I leave.
Yeah,
And it's a
that's not
big
good.
source of my depression.
Also, you're not leaving anymore, see? You're in bed. You're getting hooked up.
Oh, yes, we are.
Excellent.
Going ahead with the marriage.
All right.
Martina.
Yeah, how is that going, by the way? We don't hear
When is
anything
this
about
gonna happen?
details. Yeah.
Well, Beth has said to me,
the D-Day?
now she's figured out what our wedding is going to be.
Oh, she has. Okay.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Okay.
I don't want to say what it's going to be yet. And then we have sort of fantasized about a time when we will do this.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have a date specifically, but now we are talking to someone who plans these things.
I see.
You know.
Wedding
Well, you
planner.
think I'm nuts?
No,
What are you saying?
absolutely. I think.
Do you think it'll end in disaster?
I hope not. I don't think so. Beth really loves you. And you really love her.
I do,
so,
but you know what
just
happens.
Keep talking and.
But look how things go wrong.
Keep it interesting.
You know what happens.
You haven't.
Yeah, but I
figured
think
out...
you're old enough to figure out what you want.
I
mean,
hope
that's
so.
we've done all the misses. Now we got it right finally.
We do,
Hallelujah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Absolutely.
he has it right. I'm just saying. Do you know what
you get
the
tempted,
things
though?
are that take you out of a relationship?
Oh yes.
Are
My
you
father was very critical, and I hear his criticism, and I can read a book in a room full of people. Now I have an answer. Wait a second, Martina. Seriously, you know what happens. You're in the great relationship, isn't that? And then something happens, you meet someone, and wham!
Is it always a meet someone?
That's what Martina's story is.
Yeah, well, again, that was like 25 years ago. No, that wouldn't happen anymore.
One of these young chicks comes by, and boom, boom, boom. The next thing you know,
That
you
would
can't
be no
resist.
boom, boom, boom.
Well, good for you.
It's sort of like looking at a movie. It's like, watch but don't touch type thing.
I see. How do you keep
But
your
I
sex...
don't even look.
But how do you keep your sex life active? How do you keep the magic? What is the secret?
Staying close. Staying emotionally connected, then the sex just happens. I mean, it's not sex, it's making love anyway.
I see.
Yeah.
Do you don't want any
Stay
part of
close.
that making love? Do
No,
you?
I want sex.
Yeah, well, see, I think that's the basic difference between men and women.
You're
Bottom
telling
line.
me you've matured so much. You leave the studio today, one of my, I don't know, the girls who work here, hot secretary, comes over to you, puts her face in your lap. I mean, gets that forward. You're saying no.
Absolutely.
I'm married.
Absolutely.
You're a better woman than I am. You really are. Martina Navratilova has now the honor of being the AARP's new health and fitness ambassador. She tried to help Artie, but now she's thinking of resigning her post
yes.
at AARP.
Artie stumped her.
Artie's
I
a
think
tough
you had
nut
a
to
good
crack,
answer.
so to speak.
I think you had a good answer for Artie. Play basketball. Do
Right.
something you enjoy.
Yeah,
I like
that's a
that,
good-
Artie.
All right. What do I owe you for that?
Join the league.
And for more information about Martina and what she's up to now and the AARP, you can go to aarpfitness.com. So this is primarily for people who are altacockers, like in the 50s. And
You need to stay active.
how to stay active, how to stay in shape.
Healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, healthcare is getting more and more difficult to get, and the older you get, the less you do, and then you become less healthy. So it's all about staying active, not really worrying about your age, and getting out there and having a good time, and staying fit, and then you don't need those prescriptions and drug prescriptions, and
That's right. You'll stay healthy. And that's it. That's the end of it.
having a good time. I refuse to grow up.
Enjoying life,
I refuse to grow up.
What is it, Mark? Yes?
Hey, Martina.
Yeah.
Hey, it's an honor to talk to you. I'm a big tennis fan. Hey, two quick questions. Did you feel like honored that Martina Hingis' mom named her daughter after you?
Is that true?
Yeah.
She did, and that's I was expecting some weird question. That's a very nice question. Thank you for that.
Yeah, what do you sure you're calling into the right show?
What the second question is, we don't know yet.
No, the question is, did you go down on Martina Hingis?
But she did, I played against her mom, Melanie, when we were juniors, and she named her not because I became a great tennis player as much as because I left the country and stuck it to the communists, stuck it to the system.
You did.
And say, I can do it better than you, and that's what she was sort of proud of, and that's what most Czech people are proud of, it. I stuck it to them, and
You are a
and went off
terrific
on my
woman.
own.
You really have some interesting history.
And here's my second question. Did you get that picture I sent you of my feet?
Is Anna Kournikova and Maria Sharapova your type?
Of course.
No.
Anna Kournikova is not your
No.
type. Oh, I don't believe that.
No.
That I believe is not
No,
truthful.
Well, thank you, Martina Francis.
Monica Bellucci's my type, if you want to know my type.
Boy, I love that Anna Kournikova. What an ass on her. Bob, certainly you must have an abnormal question in Paramus, New Jersey.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
An abnormal
We're
question.
looking for abnormal questions.
Of course. I mean, what kind of question would
After all, what is normal about a cycle and a washing machine, right?
But that is an honor. No one names their child Howard.
I think there are a lot more Howards
I don't
coming
see
into
any.
the world now.
I think you'll see that now.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
We're
why
still
not?
waiting. I'm still waiting for somebody to die and leave me a bunch of money in there from their will. That would be cool.
Yeah, I keep waiting
Yeah,
for
that's
that
a real fan. Go ahead, Bob. One final question, then Martina has better things to do than to sit here all day. What is it, Bob?
Martina, I was just wondering what kind of panties you were wearing.
Now, there's the question with them. Martina,
You really have to know?
do you wear a thong?
No.
You don't. Why? Grandma panties?
Nope.
You don't wear panties. Look at you. You do not wear underwear?
Nope.
Wow. And what about your pants?
It's more comfortable. You just wash them.
You wash them more.
You wash them.
Look at you. Robin, what do you think of that?
I'm shocked.
I love that answer. Well, good for you. Now I know why you're so lovely.
That's why I don't have panty line. I don't have to worry about it.
Good for you. Martina Navratilova is in shape, by the way, and she is an excellent ambassador for the AARP. Certainly, as we age, you have to stay in shape, and you have managed to do it gracefully.
You have to be active in securing your health.
And play basketball.
And go on my website, find out more about what else I do.
Yeah, find out more.
Paint with tennis balls.
I talked to them about that when you were. I saw that when you were doing the French Open.
Is that what you're doing? You paint with tennis balls?
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of nonsense.
It sounds like it, but go look at the pictures.
It looks good?
It's fabulous. Yeah.
Do you have one, Robin?
I don't have one yet.
Are you going clubbing?
I'll bring you a painting
Are you going
next time.
clubbing this weekend with Robin?
No, I don't think so.
No.
You hit
She
people
is
over the head
never
with
in
a
one
club.
place at one time.
No, not that
I
kind
would
of
love
club.
to go dancing. No,
You would?
I
Really?
but
We're
I need
going-
a couple of tequila margarita thingies before I go.
Robin,
We are
why-
going to the cookie party first, and then we're going to dance.
They're going to dance.
All right.
All right, maybe you'll go.
If you want, Martina, I could bring some ecstasy to the party. I'll be there.
Stop it.
Actually, I have a hockey tournament to play this
Have you
weekend.
ever tried drugs at all? Have you ever tried pot or heroin or
I think
ecstasy?
I'll plead the fifth on that one.
Oh, you have tried a few things.
Not the
kidding.
heavy duty stuff.
70. Well, she's around the 70s.
70s and 80s, but it's a long. Again,
You don't
it's a
smoke
long
weed
time
anymore?
Ago. No.
You tried it?
Yeah. Long
Anything
time
heavier?
ago.
Quaaludes?
No.
Hash oil?
No.
Psilocybin?
No.
Mushrooms? Well,
I'm a lightweight. I'm such a lightweight that when I painted my fingernails this morning, I got high off the nail polish.
Oh, I would love to be like that.
I'm a useless lightweight. One beer and I'm happy.
Hey, I have a question, a tennis-related question, real quick. Do you think, was there any professional male from your era that you think you could have beaten?
Oh my God, he's always with
He's
this,
hung up on that.
this
Depends how
battle
old
of the
they are.
sexes.
Well, I'm curious.
You know?
I'm curious. Do you think, was there a guy that...
A ranking tennis player that she could beat.
Yeah.
Sure, there were plenty of them.
Well, we'll let her answer.
Well, okay, let me tell you. When I was in my prime, and a guy, there was a bet whether I could beat a guy named ranked 100.
Who was
And
that?
So I don't even remember who it was now. But on grass, when I played my best against a guy that really was a much better, like a clay courter, that wasn't a specialty. I would have liked my chances.
Really?
I believe it.
But,
against a ranked guy?
Yeah.
Against the right guy. I had to be the right guy. No big serves, because it had to be somebody my sort of physique, not somebody that could just overpower me, because it's so much of it is power.
Right.
And
it's
height.
It's much like running. There are plenty of those elite women that beat elite male athletes.
Just maybe
running.
not the top guys.
Yeah,
Right.
just not the guys who are the fastest.
Because years ago on the
For
show...
that, you need to cheat. You need to do the steroids. And
Right.
that, again,
That's a whole
Years
nother
ago on the show, I was ripped off. I beat a basketball player who was a woman, and they gave it to her.